thanks to sponsors and partners without whom this event would not be possible. Our funding partner, UK Sport. Lottery funded. Official partner, Speedo. Official suppliers, Lumen. Bertha Pools. IHG. Malmston. Our supporting partners, Sport Systems. Host City and Venue, Marketing Sheffield. And Ponsfors International Sports Centre.
Your referees for this evening's session are, for the men's events, Susan Harrison. And for the women's events, Helen Whittle. Your starter for this evening's session is Andrew Humphreys. Officials, you may be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Murdoch was a very kind and inspirational man who worked on many British swimming and ASA aquatic events as a field of play manager or presentation director. Bill was a highly valued member of the team and always willing to do any job that was given to him. We'd like to sadly announce that Bill has passed away in the early hours of this morning after a short illness, and we ask that everybody be upstanding and join us in a round of applause in his honour. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Bill will be missed hugely by the aquatic family, but he would also want this competition to continue as normal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the British Summer Championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the athletes for the men's 13 and 14 year age group 200 metre individual medley final. Just a little bit of a delay getting the athletes ready. They'll be ready in a few moments' time, I'm sure, for the first final of this evening. Very much looking forward to it as well, the 200-metre individual medley. Personal favourite of mine. Looking forward to seeing how the men get on this evening. And we can now welcome them to poolside. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to the poolside for the men's 13 and 14 years age group 200-metre individual medley final. In lane 0, representing Durham City, Daniel Morley. In 1, representing City of Leeds, Jonathan Milner. In 2, representing City of Leicester, William Bell. In 3, for Warren the Bath, Archie Goodburn. In 4, for Ellesmere College Titans, Charlie Hutchison. In 5, for Plymouth Leander, Sam Daly. In 6, for Plymouth Leander, Oscar Brain. In 7, for Shiverers, Joel Thompson. In 8, for Thanet Swim, Alexander Boyd. And in 9, for Mount Kelly, Oliver Taverner. This is the men's 13 and 14 year age group 200-metre individual medley final.
First event of the evening then, Morley, Milner, Bell, Goodburn, Hutchison, Daly, Brain, Thompson, Boyd and Taverner from Mount Kelly. Let's get a little bit of housekeeping out of the way, shall we? All of those swimmers that are leaning against the rail in the swimmer's stand, there are signs that say please do not stand here. We must ask you not to stand there. This event is being filmed and broadcast live. If you are stood against the railing that has a sign that says please don't stand here, we must ask you not to be stood against that railing. Thank you very much.
Back to the action in the pool, and it's a very good start in lane 5 from Sam Daly, being one of the standouts from this swimming meet so far. The Plymouth Leander swimmer having an excellent championships, and he's looking to extend that run in the 200-metre individual medley. Alongside him, Charlie Hutchison in lane 4 from Ellesmere College Titans. He swam a personal best this morning, 2:16.19. He qualified quickest. And he is in very fine form and looking to continue that hot streak of his. It is Daly and Hutchison who lead the way at the moment, but don't rule out in lane 7 Joel Thompson of Shiverers. And also not a million miles away is Archie Goodburn from Warren the Baths in lane 3.
Just 13, remember, is Hutchison as he moves away from Daly, the 14-year-old just falling back on his left-hand side. On his right-hand side, Archie Goodburn, the Warren the Bath Club swimmer, coming up with a good performance here, but at the moment, Ellesmere College's Charlie Hutchison turns for home then. Final 50 metres for Hutchinson to take this 13-14 years final. And he's got Thompson in 7, his closest contestant here, and Thompson is starting to motor in the red cap in 7. The Shiverers swimmer just gets himself level with Hutchinson. Can the 13-year-old in 4 get the better of Thompson as they come into the final 10? It's pretty much stroke for stroke here into the final 5. What a way to start the evening, and a touch comes for Thompson, 2:11.41. Huge personal bests here.
Well, what a way to start this evening. What a final. The official results available on the scoreboard for you now. The confirmation of that 1, 2, 3. Joel Thompson, 2:11.41. Charlie Hutchison, 2:11.64. And Sam Daly in 2:13.61. A very, very quick final. And a great way to start us off for this evening's session. Don't forget to get in touch with us on Twitter if you're here at the event, or if you're watching around the world. BSC 2015 is the hashtag you need. And we're seeing plenty of people excited for the finals. Richard Leach getting in touch, telling us he's looking forward to it. Birmingham Swimming Club as well. Sevenoaks all telling us they can't wait to watch these finals. Let's have the next one, shall we? This is the men's 15 years 200 metre individual medley final. In lane 0, representing Maidenhead, Thomas Dean. In 1, representing City of Milton Keynes, Max Murphy. In 2, representing Thanet Swim, Max Jameson. In 3, representing City of Leeds, Miles Sturck. In 4, representing First, Ryan Retson. In 5, representing Swansea Aquatics, Lewis Fraser. In 6, representing Potters Bar, Ben Harrison. In 7, representing City of Leeds, Ewan Cohen. In 8, representing the City of Salford, Matthew George. In 9, representing the City of Derby, William Foster. This is the men's 15 years 200 metre individual medley final.
Our second final of the night. Not only was that a cracking race, ladies and gentlemen, it was also, for Charlie Hutchinson of 13 years of age, a British age record as well. So a round of applause for Charlie Hutchinson. Just missed out on the gold, but he does, by our calculations, he does indeed get himself a British age record. It used to stand at 2:14. Charlie's time there was 2:11.64. So the old age record for a 13-year-old of 2:14.21, held by one Matthew Johnson, has gone. Well done to Charlie, his family and his coaches.
That's not just breaking a record, that is smashing a record by a good 2.5 seconds from Charlie Hutchinson. But in the pool for the 15-year age group, things are starting to hot up on the backstroke leg. Leading the way currently is Ryan Retson from First in the blue cap and the pink and black trunks. He's got Matthew George of the City of Salford for company in lane 8. Those two touching pretty close to each other indeed. It's Matthew George in lane 8 who does touch first. 59.91 is split after the backstroke. And we go now into the breaststroke leg. So often where we see medleys won and lost. And Ryan Retson is making something of a comeback on George here. His breaststroke is strong, Retson. He's demonstrating that here into the final 20 metres of it. The competition for third is certainly hotting up as well. Anyone from about 6 swimmers in contention for that third place.
Up towards the diamond pin end then. One final turn here as we take a look at the touch. Where do they stand?
Ryan Retson touches in first as he turns for home. Matthew George in second, touching in third. In 3 was Ben Harrison in lane 6. But it's all about Ryan Retson here, who's starting to streak away. He's got Matthew George in lane 8 for company, who looks like the only one capable of stopping him. Ryan Retson and Matthew George then head to head for the gold medal. George in 8, Retson in 4, and Retson starting to turn on the afterburners into the final 10 metres. He's got this, Ryan Retson. He's going to take the touch in first, is he? Yes, he is. 2:08.99 from Ryan Retson. Matthew George in second, 2:09.34. And Ben Harrison in third from Potters Bar, 2:10.96. We'll just wait for the scores on the board to be confirmed. And there they are, the official results. Your 1, 2, 3 is Retson, George and Harrison.
Yeah, big round of applause for Matthew George there from his City of Salford teammates. They're all up on their feet just in front of our commentary position. Well done to those guys. A lot of support coming in for Matthew George. He just didn't have the speed to get past Ryan Retson. Wonderful performance from the first swimmer. George takes second. Harrison from Potters Bar, 2:10.96. Don't forget, keep sending us your tweets. Hashtag BSC2015. Tell us what you think of everything that's going on. There's lots of people getting in touch with us. Matt Dibble, James Wilby, Sue Flanagan, Holly Salisbury, Kathy Thompson. They're all tweeting in so far. And we'll be looking forward to some more wonderful action in just a couple of moments.
Yeah, big shout out to Ryan Retson there. We think that's a massive personal best from the gold medalist. And we now move on to our next event. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the athletes for the men's 16 years age group 200 metre individual medley final. In lane 0, representing Millfield, Joshua Lawson. In 1 for City of Coventry, Joseph Yakovides. In 2 for Sevenoaks, Michael Jacobs. In 3 for Nova Centurion, William Gain. In 4 for Wickham District, James McFadden. In 5 for Warren Abath, George Clough. In 6 for Portsmouth North Sea, Luke Robbins. In 7 for Nova Centurion, Charlie Humphreys. 8 for Borough of Stockton, it's George Catterall. And 9 for St Ives, Oliver Fitz. This is the men's 16 years 200 metre individual medley final. And so away we go. 2 fantastic finals already in this event. And I'm sure the 16-year age group will be looking to add to that collection. And it's a strong start, as you might expect, from those who qualify quickest. In lane 4, James McFadden, Wickham District. Swam a personal best this morning. And he smashed his personal best by a good 2.5 seconds as well. Plenty of personal bests and records being broken here at the Summer Championships. And we're only, as I mentioned before, about halfway through the event. And they're approaching the halfway point in this race as well. James McFadden leading the way. And he's got a little bit of open water between him and second place at the end of the backstroke leg. He's gone well here, James McFadden. With he touches at the podium end to join the breaststroke leg. And this often acts as a leveller. And right alongside him, William Gain in 3 is starting to gain ground.
More good luck messages all the way from Kazan this time. Good luck to all the swimmers racing here. Hashtag the future from the WLC. And that is from Dawn Pert. So thank you very much, Dawn. Hopefully they're all watching on in Kazan. Hashtag BSC 2015. Here, the future. In the 16 years race, McFadden of Wickham, his future is to collect a gold at the moment because he's some distance ahead. Second, William Gain, Nova Centurion, 139.45 at that turn. But McFadden, very steady here. Went out, got himself a lead, and he's more than comfortable holding off here from George Clough, the Warren Debard swimmer. It's getting a little bit closer. Not sure he's going to have enough time to get back, although he may surprise us all here into the final 5. Does look like McFadden will hold on at the touch. He does, 209.10. Second then George Clough, 209.38. And Luke Robbins, 209.65, takes the bronze. There's the official results.
Only 0.2 of a second behind in the end, George Clough. Got the sense that the pool was just a metre longer. He might have even reined James McFadden in there, but the Wickham District swimmer doing very well to hold on. 209.10. Another very quick time.
Luke Chapman says good luck to Emma Shilton in the final later. BSC 2015. Tell us where you're watching from. Tell us what you're doing. Even if you're in the stands, let us know if it's a special occasion, a personal best, or just a message of support for your favourite swimmer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please we'll welcome the athletes to poolside for the men's 17-18 years 200 metre individual medley final. In lane 0, representing Brighton, Dominic Polling. In 1, representing Guildford City, Rubens King. In 2, representing Carnforth, Joshua Thompson. In 3, representing Borough Kirklees, James Reedy. In 4, representing Cockermouth, Luke Greenbank. In 5, representing the Doncaster Darts, Joe Litchfield. In 6, representing Hatfield, Martin Walton. In 7, representing Barnet Copthall, Yaron Gerber. In 8, representing the city of Sheffield, Samuel Budds. And in 9, representing Plymouth Leander, Joseph Holm. This is the men's 17 and 18 years 200-meter individual medley final.
Here we go then. This 17-18 is our 4th of 5 200-meter individual medley finals. Pretty steady start here. Greenbank with Reedy to his right-hand side. And one more over from that is Joshua Thompson of Carnforth. And in fact, out on the outside, Joseph Hume, absolute flyer of the first 50, 26.62. The Humes will be here somewhere. Oh, there's one Hume, there'll be another. Not sure whether they'll be wearing their Stoke City tops or not, but they'll be in here somewhere. Coming back towards the scoreboard end. Holly Salisbury says good luck to Josh Thompson in the 200-meter IM final. Love Holly, Ella and Amy. We'll say Salisbury. JMO will probably call it Salisbury later, but it's Salisbury. That's that one. Hashtag BSC 2015. And good luck to Martin Walton in the men's 200 IM final a little bit later on.
Just another bit of housekeeping at Ponds Forge. Those of you stood on the balcony overlooking the pool on this coaches and team side, please do not stand there. Use the seating. One of you has moved away. We'd appreciate you using the seating, please, if at all possible. There's lots of signs saying, don't stand there. And the blonde girl in the white t-shirt. If you could please move, please.
And the pink cap here in 6 belongs to Martin Walton. Lauren Cameron and Nash saying good luck a moment ago. Well, he's working and warming to that. Just coming into the final few metres at the touch. It's close. It's Walton of Hatfield that takes it. 2:03.71. The 2014 junior bronze medalist of the British champs, the 17-year-old here, comes in front of Joe Litchfield. And a Baku double gold medal winner, Luke Greenbank, settles for a bronze on this occasion. Litchfield in between the Greenbank and Walton. 2:03.71. Official results being displayed on the scoreboard as those swimmers make their way out. Just one more 200-meter individual medley race to come. A frantic start to the evening so far.
It certainly has been, yeah. We do really enjoy watching the medley races because they're so different in terms of any other swimming event. They've got a little bit of everything. They allow the people with the best events to really focus on that individual part of the medley, so the race changes all the time, and you never quite know who's going to win. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the athletes for the men's 19 years and over 200-meter individual medley final. In lane 0 for Prescott, Alex Dunk. In 1 for Ealing, John Britton. In 2 for Swansea Aquatics, Christopher Suggett. In 3 for Loughborough University, Joseph Pointer. In 4 for Bath University, Lewis Coleman. In 5 for Loughborough University, Fraser Minikin. In 6 for Millfield, Tristan Slater. In 7 for City of Oxford, Fabian Whitbread. In 8 for City of Newport, Cameron Brown. In 9 for Derwentside, Nicholas Cook. This is the men's 19 years and over 200-meter individual medley final. So we get underway in this, the final men's 200 metre individual medley race of the evening. And this should be a really exciting one at that. Qualifying quickest in lane 4 was Lewis Coleman from Bath University. Swam 2:04.28 this morning. A good 2 seconds quicker than anyone else managed in this final. He was 5th at the British Championships. Took a bronze the year before in 2014 at the British Champs. He knows how to win a race in this discipline, does Lewis Coleman. Trying to stop him in lane 5. Fraser Miniken, Loughborough University. And Joseph Pointer in lane 3, trying to make his point made. He's found personal best this morning. As we go into the breaststroke leg, and you can hear the shouts of support from the sidelines. Every time a swimmer's head emerges, they'll hear a whistle or a shout to urge them on to the wall. And at the minute, it is just about even Stevens. Lewis Coleman is ahead in lane 4, but ever so close to him in lane 6. Tristan Slater of Millfield is not far away. They touch almost at identical times.
Coleman coming back here, a bronze medalist from the 2014 British Champs. Former local swimmer here with City of Sheffield. He's holding off here in his former home pool. His Bath teammates cheering him on, and it does indeed look like Lewis Coleman is going to take the touch in a time of 2:80. I know he was looking for under 2 minutes if he could get it, but a fabulous performance from Lewis Coleman. Slater 2:01.42 for Millfield. Miniken comes in 2:02.77. That's a new personal best for Fraser Miniken. The old one standing since 2013, as far as I'm aware. Tristan Slater 2:01.42. And Coleman well inside that 2:04.28. Members of the Coleman family in the crowd watching on. And they'll be happy to see Lewis come in as a winner here at Ponsforge.
We've been asking all evening for your interaction on Twitter. Hashtag BSC 2015. Good luck messages for Ellen Stone and Lewis Hodges. And congratulations to Joe Litchfield from Ali from the Doncaster Darts. And it's nice to see Derek Fretwell officiating too. And that's from Ali on Twitter. And a lot of support coming in on social media, which is lovely to see. Get your messages in. Hashtag BSC 2015. And we'll always read out the best ones. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to poolside for the women's multi-classification 100-metre freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Harrogate, Chloe Buck. In 2, representing City of Oxford, Rosie Bancroft. In 3, for Bournemouth, Alice Ty. In 4, for Woking, Hannah Russell. In 5, for Romford Town, Amy Marin. In 6, for Aquay Solis, Stephanie Millward. In 7, for Woking, Zara Maluli. And in lane 8, for Northampton, Eleanor Robinson. This is the women's multi-classification 100-metre freestyle final. And off we go then in the women's multi-class 100-metre free. A reminder for those who may not have seen para-swimming before. Each swimmer is individually classified and it's not necessarily the swimmer who touches in first who will win the medal. The medals are worked out on a points basis by whichever classification swimmer is closest to their respective world record in that class.
This is a wonderful start for Hannah Russell as she turns back down at 28.11. Her British record, 59.57. Comes through the 25-metre marker unchallenged, but as we say, not necessarily the quickest to come home, but Russell going very well against the clock here, and as she comes in, that is 59.26, and by my calculations that is inside her own British record. 59.57 is what we've got down here, and 59.26 is what she's just swum, so 958 points. And there come the final swimmers. Just wait for Amy Marin's time to come through.
Yeah, really quick swim from Hannah Russell there, and good efforts elsewhere as well in the women's multi-class 100-metre free race. We are just waiting for classification. There we go. Amy Marin with 807 points. And we do just await the official results to confirm that all up.
So we're just waiting for the official results. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. By our maths, that is a British record for Hannah Russell. Give her a big round of applause. The S12 British record. We've got it down as 59.57. She's just done a 59.26. Not bad.
Not bad at all. She'll be very, very happy with that. The S12 swimmer from Woking. Doing her teammates proud in the women's multi-class 100-metre freestyle. And I'll have the men's event in just a tick. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to poolside the athletes for the men's multi-classification 100-metre freestyle final. In lane 1, representing the city of Sunderland, Joseph Craig. In 2, representing the city of Derby, Lewis White. In 3, representing the city of Sunderland, Matthew Wiley. In 4, representing Tranent, Stephen Clegg. In 5, representing Loughborough University, James Hollis. In 6, representing Dulwich, Kahuru Harasawa. In 7, representing Borough Carcleys, Jonathan Booth. And in 8, representing Loughborough University, Michael Jones. This is the men's multi-classification 100-metre freestyle final.
And yellow cap here in 4 belongs to Stephen Clegg. The time from this morning, 56.62. The British record for the S13 swimmers is 56.21. So he's in the right region. He's in the right region to try and push for a record. We've just had one British para swimming record, and there's a couple of people in close contention. Matthew Wiley's 58.57 was not far away from the British record in his classification either. And they're all looking to show the para team, the para selectors, that whilst the Worlds may have been, Rio is still high on the agenda for some of these guys that maybe didn't make it to the Worlds, maybe didn't make it to the Europeans. And at the touch here, 56 exactly, British record for Stephen Clegg. Take a look around the rest of the times. Matthew Wiley's time, 58.12. I reckon that's inside a British record also. So we're double British records according to our pieces of paper. And we've got many of them. We've got lots of people looking at times all over the place. So that is a British record for Stephen Clegg if it's confirmed. Matthew Wiley, we also think, has broken the S9 British record as well, and Joseph Craig has rebroken the British record that he broke once this morning as well, so he goes under 60 seconds for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as I can see, 3 British records in one race there for you. So big round of applause, not just for 1, not just for 2, but 3 British records as far as I can count. I'll look at the rest of the times in a couple of seconds and see what I can come up with.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the athletes for the women's 13 and 14 year age group 100 metre freestyle final. In lane 0, representing Guildford City, Anna Cutts. In 1, representing Team Ipswich, Mia Maspers. In 2, representing City of Leeds, Ciara Schlossan. In 3, representing Thanet Swim, Maisie McCartney. In 4, for Wirral Metro, Freya Anderson. In 5, for Ealing, Brodie Judge. In 6, for Aquay Solis, Laura McNabb. In 7, for City of Hereford, Grace Eddy. In 8, for Hillingdon, Jemima Hall. And in 9, for Doncaster Darts, Laura Brooks. This is the women's 13 and 14 years 100 metre freestyle final. So away we go then in the first 100 metre freestyle here for the women's 13 and 14 year age group, this one. And it is very difficult to spot a winner as they head to the 50 metre mark. You can almost draw a line over all the swimmers here, and they all touch pretty much instantaneously. Touching first just about is Freya Anderson in lane 4, 27.98 her split, and she's just starting to pull away. In lane 4, the Wirral Metro swimmer, not a million miles behind. In 5 is Brodie Judge from Ealing, but Freya Anderson is starting to take control of this race. Into the final 15 minutes she goes. The battle for second and third is very interesting, but Freya Anderson looks like she might just have this sewn up. Into the final 5 she goes, and Anderson's going to take it. She takes the touch, 57.31. And Maisie McCartney for Thanet Swim takes second, 58.47. Grace Eddy for City of Hereford in third, 58.77. And what a way to open these 100 metre freestyle finals. The 13 and 14 year age group. The women going very, very quickly indeed. And Freya Anderson beating her entry time this morning, and indeed for the competition, 57.31, very quick indeed.
Very much a personal best as well, by the looks of that. So Anderson, Maisie McCartney, and Grace Eddy will grace the podium a little bit later on. Get your tweets coming in. Stephen Humes watching it on his iPad. Thanks for the mention. You're doing watching on your iPad. Get in here. Go Grace Eddy, Sean says. Let's go next race, I say.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the athletes for the women's 15 years 100 metre freestyle final. In lane 0, representing Stockport Metro, Elizabeth Harris. In 1 for City of Sheffield, Kate Clifton. In 2 for Stockport Metro, Madeline Crompton. In 3 for Plymouth Leander, Emma England. In 4 representing Team Ipswich, Rebecca Sherwin. In 5 for City of Leeds, Amber Mason. In 6 for City of Glasgow, Anna Fleming. In 7 for Newcastle, Jane Brown. In 8 for Millfield, Emma Shilton. And in lane 9, representing Reading, Bethany Hunt. This is the women's 15 years 100-meter freestyle final. So then, away we go in the 15 years freestyle final. And this should be another cracking race. It starts very much similar to the last one. Very difficult to pick a front runner heading up to the opening 50-meter mark, but will someone do exactly what Freya Anderson did in the last race and take it by the scruff of the neck at the turn? Turning first, Emma England from Plymouth Leander, 27.46. Milliseconds behind her in lane 4, Rebecca Sherwin from Team Ipswich. It's still neck and neck. Into the final 25 we go. It's between England, Sherwin and Mason. In 3, 4 and 5. Who's going to take it into the final 15? We still don't know. In lane 3, Emma England. In lane 4, Rebecca Sherwin. It'll be one of those two, stroke for stroke, towards the touch. Who's going to take it? Rebecca Sherwin, 57.15. We just have to wait for the confirmation on the scoreboard for the official results. But another fascinating race here at the British Summer Championships at Ponds Forge, and a nervy wait for the front runners in that race as we wait to find out the official results to see who has medals. All eyes turned on the scoreboard. It's a horrible wait.
Lovely tweet from Emma Hollis, shouting at the computer with my mum, cheering on the boy child James Hollis in the 100 free. So, super personal best for him, and the official results are now being displayed. It's a gold for Rebecca Sherwin, followed in by Emma England of Plymouth Leander. A large shriek from the ladies on poolside from the Plymouth team. And Madeleine Crompton of Stockport Metro gets the bronze in that one.
Yeah, just edging out Amber Mason by 0.02 of a second into third place there, Maddie Crompton. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the poolside the athletes for the women's 16 years 100-meter freestyle final. In lane 0, representing Chestnut Street, Lauren Graham. In 1, representing City of Derby, Amy Grant. In 2, representing Holliston, Amy Godsave. In 3, representing Sedgefield, Hannah Featherstone. In 4, representing City of Leeds, Georgia Coates. In 5, representing City of Sheffield, Darcy Deakin. In 6, representing Deventio, Imogen Clark. In 7, representing Barnet Copthall, Mia Hawkes. In 8, representing Ely, Powell. And in lane 9, representing Beckenham, Sophie Lewis Ward. This is the women's 16 years 100-meter freestyle final.
And away we go. Graham Grant, God save. 3 Gs in the outside lanes. Featherstone, Coates, Deakin, Clark, Hawkes, Powell and Lewis Ward. I've got no stats about Williams tonight, randomly. Haven't got any of those random stats tucked up my sleeves. But here we go. 28 Well, that's less than 28 seconds for Featherstone. 27.37 turning in first. Second, then Darcy Deacon, Sidious Sheffield. Those red T-shirts on the side will be cheering her on here. In third position at that turn was Amy Godsave. As they come up towards 15 metres, this red cap that belongs to Featherstone of Sedgefield is now starting to be caught a little here. Georgia Coates coming through well inside 4. Coates just about going on the right-hand shoulder of Featherstone, and Coates is going to take this one. 56.69 for Georgia Coates. It's inside her personal best by 1/100th of a second, but a PB is a PB by any other name. It's still a PB.
It certainly is. A massive congratulations to Georgia Coates. The official results are available on the scoreboard for you now. Confirmation of that 1, 2, 3. Georgia Coates, City leads 56.69. Darcy Deakin, City of Sheffield, and Hannah Featherstone from Sedgefield. They are top 3 for the 16 years 100 metre freestyle. So then, Alan, king of Twitter, I want to know what the people are saying on the hashtag BSC 2015.
Well, Ryan Gaskell says, can we give a massive shout out to Jordan Gaskell before the men's 200 metre fly final, showing that all his hard work is paying off. That's indeed the sort of messages that we're looking for. If you can send them in, then we'll try and read them out. Yes, says Grace Eddy. Says Grace, so happy, well done. Plenty more tweets, we'll talk about them later.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the athletes for the women's 17-18 years 100 metre freestyle final. In lane 0, representing Warren Abbas, Catherine Stark. In 1, representing Plymouth Leander, Juliet Cassini. In 2, representing Thanet Swim, Katie Latham. In 3, representing Chelsea and Westminster, Georgina Boyle. In 4, representing City of Derby, Harriet Cooper. In 5, representing Woking, Hannah Burville. In 6, representing Edinburgh University, Lucy Hope. In 7, representing Hatfield, Jessica Jackson. In 8, representing the City of Sheffield, Maya Westlake. And in 9, representing the Burnley Bobcats, Katie Reynolds. This is the women's 17-18 years 100 metre freestyle final. So here we go then in the 17-18 years age group 100 metre freestyle final, and off like a shot in this one. In lane 2 is Katie Latham from Thanet Swim in the white cap. She launches herself into an early lead. As you sometimes see in these races, you can go too early. As she revealed her hands slightly prematurely, we will see. She touches in first. 26.57 her split. Can she maintain that speed? Harriet Cooper, City of Derby just behind her. And not too far away also Juliet Cassini from Plymouth Leander. It's pretty even as we head towards the 25 metre mark. Not long left in this race, and surging through the middle here, Harriet Cooper from the City of Derby. She leads into the final 15 in the white cap in the middle in lane 4. Harriet Cooper surging towards the wall. Katie Latham hasn't given up yet, neither has Juliet Cassini. Who's going to take it? It's Harriet Cooper, 55.30. The City of Derby swimmer takes the gold, followed by Katie Latham in silver for Thanet Swim. And just edging out, Cassini into fourth. Georgina Boyle from Chelsea and Westminster takes third. 56.02 her time. Another cracking race in the 100 metre freestyle. The sprint events, by their nature, often throw up very close races. And that was another thriller. But Harriet Cooper from the City of Derby takes it, 55.30. And we think There's a brand new personal best as well for Harriet Cooper. He's 17-year-old, so huge congratulations to her as we await the next event. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the athletes for the women's 19 years and over 100-meter freestyle final. Lane 0 representing the city of Aberdeen, Caitlin Tootail. In 1 representing Chelsea and Westminster, Isabella Hindley. In 2 representing Loughborough University, Victoria Cunningham. In 3 representing Plymouth Leander, Shauna Lee. In 4 representing City of Manchester Aquatics, Rebecca Guy. In 5 representing Loughborough University, Emma Wilkins. In 6 representing Guildford City, Ellen Thomas. In 7 representing Swansea Aquatics, Libby Mitchell. In 8 representing Bath University, Anna Hopkin. And in lane 9 representing Keensum, Amelia Moen. This is the women's 19 years and over 100-meter freestyle final. And away we go then for the final women's 100-meter free of the evening. It's the 19 years and over age group. And again on this near side, we've got one popping off from the blocks in rapid time. Isabella Hindley from Chelsea and Westminster has flown off the blocks. And she is very close to the lead into the turn. In fact, it's Rebecca Guy from the City of Manchester Aquatics who's just pipped up 26.69 the split in lane 4 from Rebecca Guy. And she leads heading into the final 30 metres or so, but she's got plenty of pressure on it from either side. In lanes 5 and 3, Emma Wilkins and Shauna Lee not out of this yet. Plenty of water to go. And Rebecca Guy has to hold them off here into the final 10. Stroke for stroke, not far off is lane 3, Shauna Lee, who's got the touch. It is just Rebecca Guy, City of Manchester Aquatics from Shauna Lee in second in lane 3. And taking third all the way over in lane 9, a fantastic swim from Amelia Moen from Keensum, who takes third in 56.35. Another fabulously close race.
Yeah, Shauna Lee there was a former youth silver medalist who was coming and coming there, but Guy just holding on 55.83, good enough to secure, or we think, the gold medal. We're going to wait for the scoreboard to give us the time for Emma Wilkins from Loughborough University. Once that's done, the official results will come up on the big screen. We're going to move into our medal ceremonies in just a few moments. Can we just ask the youngsters and the coaches leaning against the barrier, against the signs that say do not stand here, please do respect those signs. Thank you very much. If you are stood next to a sign that says don't stand here, including the people from City of Peterborough Swimming Club, the coaches and the swimmers just down there, do find a seat, make yourself comfortable. Again, just waiting for the official results. Sandra Anderson is on the beach at Salton Sands in Devon. Never heard of it. Watching the finals on her phone. Very proud of her niece, Freya Anderson, winning gold again. It's your turn to get the drinks in, Sandra, if you're on holiday. That's how it works. Keep those tweets coming. Ned says, let's go, Michael Gunning. Good luck for your final a little bit later on. And Susan Malone says, good luck to Craig Munden. Swim fast from the home team. Official result now being displayed on the scoreboard. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for all the athletes taking part so far here on night number 3. Give them all a big round of applause, especially the women in those 100-meter freestyle finals. Well done to them. We're going to bring you some medal ceremonies in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the poolside your medalists for the men's 200-meter individual medley, 13 and 14 and 15-year age groups. Making the presentations will be the National Performance Director of British Para Swimming, Rhys James. The winner of the bronze medals for the 13 and 14 year age group, representing Plymouth Leander, Sam Daly, who is represented by a fellow club member on the podium this evening. For the 15 year age group, representing Potters Bar, Ben Harrison. The winners of the silver medals for the 13 and 14 year age group, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Charlie Hutchison. And for the 15 year age group, representing City of Salford, Matthew George. And the winners of the gold medals and the new British age group champion for the 13 and 14 year age group, representing Shiverers, Joel Thompson. And for the 15 year age group, representing First, Ryan Ratson. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. Swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for your official photographs. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the poolside your medalists for the men's 200 metre individual medley, 16 year, 17 and 18 year and 19 and over year age groups. Once again, making the presentations with the National Performance Director of British Para Swimming, Rhys James. And the bronze medal for the 16 year age group, representing Portsmouth North Sea, Luke Robbins. And for the 17 and 18 year age group, representing Cockermouth, Luke Greenbank. And for the 19 year and over age group, representing Loughborough University, Fraser Miniken. Winners of the silver medals for the 16 year age group, representing Warren the Bath, George Clough. And for the 17 and 18 year age group, representing Doncaster Darts, Joe Litchfield. And for the 19 year and over age group, representing Millfield, Tristan Slater. And the winners of the gold medals and the new British age group champions for the 16 year age group, representing Wickham District, James McFadden. And for the 17 and 18 year age group, representing Hatfield, Martin Walton. And for the 19 year and over age group, representing Bath University, Lewis Coleman. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. Swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for the official photographs. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the poolside your medalist for the women's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle. Winner of the bronze medal, representing Romford Town, Amy Marin. And the winner of the silver medal, representing Bournemouth College, Alicia Tai. And the winner of the gold medal, representing Woking, Hannah Russell. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. Swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for your official photographs. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside your medalists for the men's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle. Once again, making the presentations will be the National Performance Director, British Para Swimming, Chris Ferber. And the winner of the bronze medal, representing City of Derby, Lewis White. And the winner of the silver medal, representing the City of Sunderland, Matthew Wiley. And the winner of the gold medal, City of Sunderland's Joseph Craig. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. So there we go, the first medal presentations of the evening. You can expect a few more of them as well. Some fantastic swims so far. And I'm sure, Alan, Mr. Social Media, you've got some tweets for us.
Well, actually, I was just doing a bit of grovelling on your behalf. A little bit of a stumble of the tongue there. Alice Tai, you knew that, and it was just a little slip of the tongue. So I just told Alice, we're very sorry. Not Alicia Tai, Alice Tai, of course, winning the medal a couple of moments ago. It happens to everybody, trust me. Absolutely, trust me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the athletes for the men's 13 and 14 years 200-meter butterfly final. In lane 0, representing Swansea Aquatics, Llewellyn Davies. In 1, representing Doncaster Darts, Simon Clement. In 2, representing Torfan, Owen Richards. In 3, representing Boldmere, Leo Karski. In 4, representing Plymouth Leander, Sam Daly. In 5, representing Ellesmere, Charlie Hutchison. In 6, representing Plymouth Leander, Charlie Bowden. In 7, representing Tynemouth, Alfie Kelly. In 8, representing Tynemouth, Adam Wilson. And in 9, representing the city of Leeds, Liam Burrell. This is the men's 13 and 14 years 200-meter butterfly final.
Anita Miffin is waiting for a shout out to Izzy Anwell in the 200 breaststroke from Rods and Anita. Sorry, Anita, must have slipped me by there. And the first time you sent a message. And go Katie McCarthy, says Jane McCarthy. Here, going are the men's 13 and 14 years 200 metre butterfly finalists. Davies, Clement, Richards, Karski, Daly, Hutchison, Bowden, Kelly, Wilson, Birrell. Why do I feel like we've seen some of these already tonight?
Yeah, it really is a testament to the fitness of these young guys, the likes of Sam Daly, Charlie Hudson, Charlie Bowden, have the ability to not only compete in multiple races, but to compete at the top of multiple races in their age category. And so far leading the way is Sam Daly, who just won a medal mere moments ago. He couldn't even collect it because he was so busy preparing for this race. The unquenchable quest for medals from Sam Daly. He's been joined on his left shoulder in lane 5 by Charlie Hutchison. And these two have enjoyed many a battle already over the course of these 3 days. And here is set up to be another one. It is Sam Daly who marginally leads heading into the final touch at the diving pit end. And it is very, very difficult to separate them in 1 and 2, separated by mere hundredths of a second as they turn for home. Hutchison or Daly, who will it be? Plymouth Leander or Ellesmere College Titans? Sam Daly just looks to have a half-stroke advantage into the final 20 metres. The grey cab at Plymouth Leander just edging forward, just edging into more an advantage into the final 10 metres we go. Sam Daly looking like he's going to take it into the final 5. Charlie Hutchison can't quite keep up with Sam Daly, who takes the touch, 2:7:31. A fantastic time as well from Sam Daly, who smashes his personal best. And Charlie Hutchison with a great time too, 2:11:01. Charlie Bowden into third, 2:13:42. But what a swim in the final 50, particularly from Sam Daly.
Yeah, Charlie Hutchison, though, there you can perhaps feeling the burn of already swimming so well this evening, not quite inside his personal best. He would want to have got a little bit quicker than that. But this is how you learn to compete constantly over the course of events. Just waiting for a final time to come up for Leo Karski. When we get that, we can confirm the results of the race. But Daly, Hutchison and Bowden are the three holding on to the medals at the moment. In fact, that will change over because Leo Karski's time has come up as 2:12:71. And in fact, Hutchison's time has changed as well here. So that goes back to 2:08:05, which will be an age record for Charlie Hutchison. I did think that when 2:11 came up, that looked a bit weird. 2:08:45 was the old 13 years record. 2:08:05. Well done, Charlie Hutchison. It's another British age record for him. And that is indeed a personal best. So there you go. I thought that was a bit strange at 2:11. Thank you very much, scoreboard. Play the game, will you? Play the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to poolside for the men's 15 years 200 metre butterfly final. In lane 0 for City of Salford, Matthew George. In 1 for Borough of Harrow, Ben Hooper. In 2 for Torfan, it's Logan Davies. In 3 for City of Leicester, Joel Weston. In 4 for Poole, Jacob Peters. In 5 for Northampton, Daniel Savage. In 6 for Wolverhampton, Kane Murcott. In 7 for Newcastle, William Smith. In 8 for Winsford, Adam Blackshaw. And in 9 for City of Sheffield, Jack Toe. This is the men's 15 years, 200 metre butterfly final. And they're off in Grand National style. The 200 metre butterfly final, 15-year age group.
Can we just ask that you don't use flash photography? Maybe you don't even know it's on your phone or your camera, especially at the start of the races. It's so important not to distract the athletes. If you've got a flash on your camera or device, somebody did just then, you may have done that by accident, but please do disarm the flash on your camera or your device. Thank you.
And a solid start in this race in lane 5. Daniel Savage from Northampton going really well. Alongside him, Jacob Peters from Poole in lane 4, who touched first at the half. Sorry, the dome pit ends. But coming up to the halfway point here, Jacob Peters just slipping into second place behind Daniel Savage. He's going really well for Northampton in this one. He touches in first at the halfway point. The split is 1 minute dead, 0.03. Just a hundredth of a second behind him was Jacob Peters from Poole, but Daniel Savage got a better burst away from the wall, and he's starting to stretch his lead, heading towards the 150 metre point. Not a million miles away either side of him. Kane Murcott in 6, Joel Weston in 3. Well in contention for medals here. But it looks at this point, into the final 50 we go, that it's going to be between Savage and Peters, Northampton versus Poole. Savage touches in first as they head for home. 40 metres remaining. And Daniel Savage looking to hold on. Peters challenging him in lane 4. And here comes the challenge 2 of Joel Weston in 3.
In they come then, 15 more metres here. And we're no closer to deciding than we were for the previous metres that have gone. But here comes Peters. The yellow cap just starts to take to the front, and he takes it 2:05.70. Jacob Peters comes in 2:05.70. Well inside his personal best. He broke it once this morning, and Peters does it again. His old one was 2:09.03 when he arrived here in Sheffield, and he's got that down inside 2:06. So 2:05.70. Savage with a 2:06.65. And Joel Weston, City of Leicester. And again, to that person taking pictures with the flash on their camera, do me a favour, you need to turn that off. If you don't know how, ask somebody, but you must turn the flash off those cameras, please. Thank you.
Yeah, special mention there must go to Daniel Savage. He might have been ousted in the final 5 minutes or so, but it was still a big personal best from Savage. It took a personal best from Peters to beat him in the end. Another fantastic race here at the Summer Championships.
John Butterworth sending his tweet, says, "Go Ben." There was a picture of the live stream with Ben on it. So go Ben indeed. And go Matt from Jane McCarthy. Good luck, Matthew George from Chloe. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to poolside for the men's 16 years 200 metre butterfly final. In lane 0, representing the city of Birmingham, Ashley Markall. In 1 for Royal Wolverhampton, Lewis Hodgetts. In 2 for Exeter City, Thomas Downs. In 3 for Stockport Metro, Harrison Coulter. In 4 for Aberdeen, Thomas Bealey. In 5 for first, Mark Elric. In 6 for Leatherhead, James Wilkes. In 7 for Winsford, it's Jordan Gaskell. In 8 for City of Leicester, Ryan Gordon. And in lane 9 for Swansea Aquatics, Cameron Croots. This is the men's 16 years 200 metre butterfly final. So off we go then in the 16 years age group for the 200 metre flight. Massive shout, and I think Let's Go Harrison before the race. Stockport Metro team getting behind their man in lane 3. And he's made a pretty good start as well in the blue cap of Stockport Metro as Harrison Coulter. It's a pretty level field as they head towards the first 50.
Up they come at the diving pit end here. Bealey turning in second in 4 because he's trailing on Harrison Coulter. But straight away from that turn as they come through those red 25 metre markers down the spine of the pool, Bealey went back in front, but Coulter fighting back here. And these two are making it a two-way battle for the gold medal. Trying to stay with them is Elric of first. At the turn though, Bealey from Coulter, Elric and Gaskell going well for Winsford in lane number 7. And in fact now Bealey pushes to the front.
He certainly does. The City of Aberdeen swimmer in the pink trunks and the white cap, starting to establish something of a lead here as they head towards the final turn at the diving pit end before they go for home. And it is Thomas Bealey who leads. He touches in first, a split 1:30.68. In second place is Mark Elric. In third, Harrison Coulter. A couple of seconds behind, they have ground to make up if they're going to catch Thomas Bealey. Here he comes then in lane 4, leading the way, Thomas Bealey. Fantastic time this morning of 2:04.48. He's going to look to be inside that as he surges for home, and he's so comfortable. He's got no pressure on him. It's him against the clock at this point. Into the final few metres goes Thomas Bealey. There he is, 2:02.30. Fantastic time from Thomas Bealey, and touching in second place, Mark Elric from first, 2:06.63. And in third, Harrison Coulter, 2:07.77. But what a swim there from Thomas Bealey. I think that's another personal best.
Yeah, it's a big old PB as well, isn't it? 2:02.30. He's wiped another 2 seconds and a bit from his personal best. He entered with a 2:05.64. He bettered that this morning, and he's done it again. Again, we just wait for one more time to come up on our board. Leatherhead's James Wilkes with the nervy weight. Silver, as it stands, to Mark Elric, and Harrison Coulter with the bronze as it stands, and that doesn't look like it's going to get changed by that late time entry from James Wilkes, so we just wait for that to come through.
Just a reminder to those standing on the barriers next to the sign saying do not stand here. We'd appreciate if you abided by those signs. Thank you.
So the official results now being displayed on the scoreboard and hopefully on your screen at home if you're watching on the live stream. Hopefully enjoying the live stream. Do keep in touch with us. Let us know where you're watching it from. All sorts of places around the world. Kazan, Georgia, Sydney, Bahrain, Dubai, even Devon and exotic Stevenage. We're still not sure about exotic Stevenage as we move on to our next event.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 17-18 years 200 metre butterfly final. In lane 0, representing Chelsea and Westminster, Andrew Boakman. In 1, representing Nova Centurion, Thomas Howdell. In 2, representing Warrington, Matthew Domville. In 3, representing Mount Kelly, Julian Chan Kui Lin. In 4, representing Borough Kirklees, Kyle Chisholm. In 5, representing Dumfries, Fraser Lowther. In 6, representing Kelso, Ryan Brown. In 7, representing Daventio, Jamie Ingram. In 8, representing Basildon, George Epsley. And in 9, representing Gloucester, Craig Munden. This is the men's 17-18 years 200-meter butterfly final.
Now 17 and 18 years, so the final gets underway with a fair few people in here who've had a bit of social media giving them their support. Lauter and Julian Chankulin, two of those, and Craig Munden as well. So plenty of support coming in for lots of these athletes taking part. As Dawn Pert said, hashtag the future. You never know. Will one of these be the next Cameron Brodie? Of course, Jay Elliott coming up in the 19 years and over final. So too Lewis Smith, so the silver medalist and the bronze medalist from the British Championships, yet to come here in the 19 years and over. Carl Chisholm, though, the first place finisher in the British Champs European Games race. 17-year-old with a personal best of 2:01.82. And it is Chisholm that leads, 58.29.
And Carl Chisholm leading the way in lane 4. Peterborough of Kirklees came first to the British Championships European Games final. And he'll be looking to add another win to his CV here in Sheffield at the Summer Championships. He's going to turn just about in first, clinging onto the lead marginally from Fraser Lowther in lane 5 of Dumfries. It's between those two as it stands into the final 40 metres. Carl Chisholm from Fraser Lowther. And then it's anyone's for third. But the battle for the top two is heating up. It's between Carl Chisholm and Fraser Lowther. And Fraser Lowther just reining in Chisholm. Chisholm has work to do to maintain his lead, and he does just that into the final 10 as he starts to accelerate away. Into the final few meters we go. It's going to be Chisholm, and here he comes into the touch. 2:01.76. Fraser Lowther into second, 2:02.67. And I said the bronze could go anywhere. It goes into lane 7. Jamie Ingram, Daventio, 2:03.80. His time just edging out Matthew Donville by 0.02 of a second. But a great swim there from Carl Chisholm, who is just inside his personal best.
Yeah, 8/100ths, and I said earlier, a personal best is a personal best, no matter what you do, by just 8/100ths of a second. And Chisholm breaks his personal best. He takes gold here at the British Summer Championships 2015. He's having a good old look at the scoreboard, and he's having a bit of a breather as well. You can't say you blame him, really, after a swim like that. But Chisholm takes it from Lowther, and Jamie Ingram of Daventio comes in there in third position. Keep those tweets coming. Mark Bowden says, well done, Lewis Hodgetts. Your teammates are proud of you, and they can start their land training session now. So, Lewis, you've done well, but that means your teammates are now running somewhere because of you. Hammond Waterloo boys in the 14 to 16 relay. Adam, Braden, Owen and Rory. And Hamilton Waterloo Swimming Club says, go. Not yet. That'd be a false start. It's far too early.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the athletes for the men's 19 years and over 200 metre butterfly final. In lane 0 for London Aquatics, Michael Gunning. In 1 Vicinity Sheffield, Thomas Santa. In 2 Vicinity Sheffield, Luke Howdall. In 3 for University of Stirling, Lewis Smith. In 4 for Bath University, J. Elliott. In 5 for Bath University, Matthew Johnson. In 6 for City of Salford, Benjamin Kerry. In 7 for Loughborough University, Adam Fall. In 8 for City of Manchester Aquatics, Sam Horrocks. And in lane 9 for Warren de Bath, Callum Reed. This is the men's 19 years and over 200 metre butterfly final. And away we go then, the final 200 metre flight for the men of the evening. And they've already provided some great entertainment. I'm sure you'll agree. Plenty of athletes gathered poolside to cheer on the representative from their team. And going well so far in lane 4 is J. Elliott from Bath University. But also going well over in lane 8. He touched first, City of Manchester Aquatics, Sam Horrocks. Michael Gunning on this near side for London Aquatics, also going very well. Very difficult to pick anyone out as a front runner so far.
Just discovered that you're well liked, Stephen Jameson, which is good. The swimming fraternity welcomes you. You are well liked, not just via social media, lots of messages, and it's good to have you alongside me here at these British Summer Championships.
I hope that doesn't mean I have to give you some kind of initiation, like jump off the 10-metre diving board or anything like that, does it?
Yeah, you've clearly not met the man in charge well enough to know that you will be chucked off a board at some point. Anyway, going very well here is J. Elliott, or Big George, as he's known by Mark Skimming and the rest of the hairless bunch down there. Big George it is that turns. 1:26.96. Back down he comes. Big push here from Matthew Johnson, but it's Elliott comfortable here as they come towards the final 15. The giant man from Bath in the blue cap, leading the rest of the field. Great swim here by Michael Gunning, by the way. Real potential for a medal from the man from London Aquatics, but the gold one is going nowhere but J. Elliott's pocket, and Gunning does get himself a bronze. Matthew Johnson inside 2 minutes as well. Johnson improves on his time from this morning. Elliott gets a 1:58, which is not quite. In fact, it is. He's a personal best by 1/100th of a second. I'm sure Mr. Skimming will tell me that's correct. It is correct. Get a thumbs up from him. So just by 1/100th. We've seen a couple of close personal bests tonight. But as we say, a personal best is a personal best. 1:58.03. Matthew Johnson does well to get a silver there, 1:59.58. He's inside his time from this morning. And well done, Michael Gunning, 1:59.91. A very hard-working young man from London Aquatics, training there in a wonderful venue, the London Aquatic Centre. And he's picked up a bronze medal to take back with him from these British Summer Championships. All inside the 2-minute mark. That's what we like to see. Quick racing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the poolside your medalists for the women's 100 metre freestyle 13 and 14 year age groups and 15 year age group. Making the presentations will be the ASA President, Ray Hedger. Winners of the bronze medals in the 13 and 14 year age group representing the city of Hereford, Grace Eddy. And for the 15-year age group, representing Stockport Metro, Madeline Crumpton. Winners of the silver medals in the 13 and 14-year age group, representing Thanet Swim, Maisie McCartney. And in the 15-year age group, representing Plymouth Leander, Emma England. And the winners of the gold medals and the new British age group champions for the 13 and 14-year age group, representing Wirral Metro, Freya Anderson. And for the 15-year age group, representing Team Ipswich, Rebecca Sherwin. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. Swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for your official photographs. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the poolside your medalists for the women's 100-meter freestyle, 16 years, 17 and 18 years, and 19 years and over age groups. Once again, making the presentations will be the ASA President, Ray Hedger. Winners of the bronze medals for the 16-year age group, representing Sedgefield, Hannah Featherstone. And for the 17 and 18-year age group, representing Chelsea and Westminster, Georgina Boyle. And for the 19-year and over age group, representing Keynsham, Amelia Moyen. Winners of the silver medals for the 16-year age group, representing the city of Sheffield, Darcy Deakin. And for the 17-18-year age group, representing Thanet Swim, Katie Latham. And for the 19-year and over age group, representing Plymouth Leander, Shauna Lee. And the winners of the gold medals and the new British age group champion for the 16-year age group, representing the city of Leeds, Georgia Coates. And for the 17 and 18-year-old group, representing the city of Derby, Harriet Cooper. And for the 19-year and over age group, representing the city of Manchester Aquatics, Rebecca Guy. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. Swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for the official photographs. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the poolside the athletes for the wins, 13 and 14 years, 200 metre breaststroke final. In lane 0 for Warrington, Caitlin Shingler. In 1 for City of Oxford, Natasha Fenton. In 2 for City of Peterborough, Lauren Harrison. In 3 for Guildford City, Tatiana Bolonagoff. In 4 for Guildford City, Sophia Wilson. In 5 for Wirral Metro, Freya Anderson. In 6 for Nova Centurion, Jade Kennerell. In 7 for City of Peterborough, Mia Leach. In 8 for City of Peterborough, Amelia Monaghan. And in 9 for Stockport Metro, Kira Henley. This is the women's 13 and 14 years, 200 metre breaststroke final.
Start of this 200 metre breaststroke section of events then. Women's 13 to 14 years. Chris Winston is watching this stream. He's normally part of events, but he's on the mend at the moment. He seems to have his knee in yet another knee brace. I'm sure he's only 18. He's had about 4 knee braces in the last 18 months. He's loving the commentary and he's watching the live stream on the mend. All the best and a quick recovery to you, Chris Winnie Winston. And smash it, Neve and Tom from Pioneer, says Kath Hartwell. And well, ready for Ellie Stone and Finn Linton in the finals later. They've got a banner and everything in Bad Sissy. That's what your Twitter handle says anyway. Good luck to you in those races here. Coming down towards halfway. Anderson was leading at 50. But Sophia Wilson has found a little bit more in this back 50 of the first 100.
Yeah, just going to match that banner on Twitter. That's actually amazing. That's proper commitment. If you can find a novel way of getting the hashtag BSC 2015 anywhere, legally, we'd love to see it. Send us your photos. Hashtag BSC 2015.
Yeah, what we're not doing is encouraging people to turn into Banksy.
No.
And start putting hashtag BSC 2015 on the side of a castle.
Although if Banksy is listening...
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, Banksy. Still going strongly is Wilson and Anderson. And just joining that party, Bolonagoff, the second of our City of Guildford swimmers. A bit of a Wirral Metro sandwich, if you like. Guildford in 1 and 3. Wirral in second with Anderson, and Anderson doesn't like second. She wants first, and she's starting to come back again here at Wilson. Has she got enough? Has Wilson timed this right here? Holding her off as we come into the final 15.
And into the 10 we go. Sophia Wilson just about clinging on to that first place. And watch out for Tatiana Bolonagoff as well, making a late charge. Can she make a claim for second? In the end, it doesn't look like it's right down to the touch. And in the end, Sophia Wilson takes it, 2:34.90. Freya Anderson into second, 2:34.93. 300ths of a second. That's separating tight, first and seconds. In a 200 metre race, that is incredibly tight.
Yeah, that's super tight, isn't it? Just 3 100s. I told you Anderson was coming and coming, and again, another one of those races that we've seen this week where you just wonder if it was extended by another 2, 3, 4 metres, whether the results would have gone the same. But you have to train to win the distance put in front of you. Sophia Wilson wins the 200 breaststroke to perfection.
And a very good swim from Tatiana Bolonagoff as well. Sophia Wilson's Guildford teammate, who was well ahead of the rest into third place.
Well, Yvonne on Twitter was saying, come on, Freya Anderson. And Tom Cuddy says, please get a shout out for Izzy and Will. She's had one. If not one, she's now had 2. Hashtag BSC 2015. That's a good luck from Tom for Izzy. And And Marie Allen says good luck to Wirral Metro in the finals this evening. Well, they've got a silver out of that one as a bare minimum.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to poolside for the women's 15 years 200 metre breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing Nova Centurion, Megan Langton. In 1 for RTW Monson, Annabelle Guy Johnson. In 2 for City of Birmingham, Eden Joy Lights. In 3 for City of Manchester Aquatics, Laura Bates. In 4 for City of Leeds, Layla Black. In 5 for City of Sheffield, Amy Bell. In 6 for Guildford City, Rosanna Arnold. In 7 for City of Sunderland, Rachel Taylor. In 8 for Guildford City, Alicia Wilson. And in 9 for Nottingham Cludes, Isabel Anwell. This is the women's 15 years 200 metre breaststroke final.
So here is Izzy Anwell, or Isabel as it says on our screens. So plenty of support for her. Yvonne says well done Freya, and Wirral Metro pointing out that's the second medal of the night. A big shout out to Pioneer 79. He even says please in capital letters from Lindsay Murray, Neve Robinson and Tom Gilroy swimming in tonight's finals. You don't have to put please, I have to read them out. Well, some of them anyway. Here in 3, Lara Bates, City of Manchester Aquatics, the distinctive black cap with the red and white M on the side. Coming through towards the end of the first 100, and Bates not letting the rest off the hook and keeps that lead. Black in second. Amy Bell completing the diagonal line between 3, 4 and 5. They're all equal distance apart here. The distance that the Lara Bate will like is the one from her to anybody else, and that anybody else starts with Layla Black. Then it's Bell, and going well out in 7 is Rachel Taylor. Isabel Anwell just struggling off the pace of this race so far in this 15 years 200 metre breaststroke final. And as they come back though, Bate now does have a challenge in Layla Black.
She certainly does, and this will come down to these two. Who's got the more to give into the final 25? I'm sure they could use your support to be as noisy as possible right here into the final 15. They head in lane 3. Lara Bate just holding off the challenge of Layla Black from the City of Leeds. Into the final 5 they go. It's still anybody's race. Bate versus Black. Who's going to get the touch? It goes to Lara Bate, just about by 500ths of a second. The City of Manchester Aquatic swimmer takes it from Layla Black in second. The City of Leeds just 500ths of a second behind. It's a second consecutive, ridiculously close 200 metre breaststroke final.
Yeah, the final swimmer coming in there is Anwell on the outside lane in 9. Comes home in 2:47.13. So slightly off that entry time from this morning's swim. So Anwell. But you have the official results. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. That was a wonderful final. Lara Bate and Layla Black, they're really fighting it out right to the end. Again, just half a tenth in it, if you like. 5/100ths of a second. Lara Bate and Layla Black. And then Amy Bell. So the 3 Bs will be on our podium a little bit later on. And if you could add a W to those LBs, that'd be pretty much like the Australian cricket team right about now. So Lara Bate, Layla Black, and Amy Bell taking the medals in this one. As we move on to our next event.
Ladies and gentlemen, please will welcome the athletes to poolside for the women's 16 years 200 metre breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing Basingstoke, Marie Barker. In 1 for Pioneers 79, Neve Robinson. In 2 for City of Peterborough, Leah Ruffin. In 3 for City of Leeds, Georgia Coates. In 4 for Millfield, Emma Kane. In 5 for Deventio, Abby Woods. In 6 for South Ayrshire, Erin Robertson. In 7 for Sir Oxford, Emily Woods. In 8 for Stockport Metro, Molly Roothouse. And in 9 for Taunton Dean, it's Chloe Edrick. This is the women's 15 years 200 metre breaststroke final. So off we go then in the women's 16 years 200 metre breaststroke final. They have a real job on if they're going to match the intensity and the drama of the previous two. They've been so close already, the 200 metre breaststroke finals. Quite rare for this event, such a long distance. But making a good start. In lane 5 is Abby Wood from Deventio, who leads at the 75 metre mark or so. And again, the volume around the poolside just going up a notch to support these swimmers. A big contingent of City of Leeds swimmers over on the far side, joined by City of Sheffield as well. Leeds swimmers will be cheering on Georgia Coates in lane 3. And she's going pretty well, just about in 3rd position at the moment. Still half of the race to go, remember. In lane 5, it is still Abby Wood of Deventio who leads, from Emma Kane in 4 from Millfield. Georgia Coates just about in 3rd, ahead of Erin Robertson in lane 6.
So I know it sounds like we're being a little bit picky. Parents, people on the spectator stand side, if you've got a camera with a light on it, you must turn it off, please. You really must. It's distracting some of the athletes. If you've got a camera or device with a flash on it, please just double check that you haven't got it turned on. You must turn those flashes off. Thank you very much. Here, flash off the start, or at least the next few metres, comes Emma Kane of Millfield, 149.16 at the turn, and that green cap leading away from Deventio's Abby Wood, 150.21. On the other side of Kane, it's Georgia Coates, but Coates is a bit too far back to have any effect on the result of this one, and is Abby Wood too far back as well? The Woods will be in here somewhere, cheering on Abby as she comes back down. There they are, look, there we are. I'm not doing the same Woods for the trees joke, not twice in one event. I've done it, never mind. Emma Kane powering away here, and now Wood has got a fight in her hands because Coates is coming through as City of Leeds, but it's going to be Emma Kane's race. Millfield will applaud as he comes in here, and 2:27.18 for Emma Kane. The 15-year-old coming in inside her entry time from the heats of 2:28.38. Second went to Georgia Coates. I think third goes to Abby Wood here. We'll have to wait because the time in lane 5 hasn't come up, so we'll just double check that. None of the results are ever confirmed until you see the words official summary on the top there. The Woods couldn't be any further away from a decent scarf being laid across the top of our commentary position. And there you are. I told you Abby Wood had come third. The eyes don't lie here in the commentary box. Georgia Coates gets second, not by much. And Emma Kane, though, a very, very comprehensive back 50 from her, gives her the gold in 2:27.18. She just turned and went, didn't she? It was quite tight up until then.
Yeah, an unbelievable burst of speed from Emma Kane. Just kind of saved it all for the final 50. And if there is going to be a 50, you're going to swim your fastest. You might as well make it the one to the wall.
Seems like a good time. You're learning.
Well, I'm inducted into the swimming fraternity officially, apparently, as of tonight. So, you know, next stop, the pool.
Or pool, the destination.
Rather be in Ponds Forge than pool. No offence to pool. It's just nice in here, if a bit warm. The next event, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the athletes for the women's 17-18 years 200 metre breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing Stockport Metro, Lucy McKenzie. In 1 for City of Salford, Katie McCarthy. In 2 for City of Leicester, Megan Morrison. In 3 for Guildford City, Lucy Bean. In 4 for Stockport Metro, Katie Matz. In 5 for Highland, Cara Hanlon. In 6 for Guildford City, Emma Day. In 7 for Bournemouth College, Beth Aitchison. In 8 for Maidenhead, Constance Dean. And in 9 for Edinburgh University, Emma Crawford. This is the women's 17 and 18 years 200 metre breaststroke final.
Away we go with this women's 17-18 years 200 breaststroke fight. Emma Lewis says, nice one. Michael Gunning smashing it in the pool. Hashtag swimming, hashtag bronze. And don't forget the all-important hashtag, which is BSC 2015. And that means that Holly Wiley didn't forget to put that either. She's put woo. Massive well done to Michael Gunning. Bronze medal in the 200 flight. A lot of support for woo.
A woo.
Yeah. That's easier than the emojis to read out, isn't it? So
okay.
At 50, Megan Morrison, City of Leicester, 33.38. Second then, alongside her, so it's a good start from this near side. Katie McCarthy, City of Salford, goes in 33.66 at the turn. And that first 50 for Katie Matz, 33.67, the 16-year-old from Stockport Metro. Was third. I mean, you can clearly see if you're watching either inside ponds or on the live stream that Katie Matz has turned third into first in a matter of metres, and she touches now 110.96. She looks to extend her lead in the second 100. Katie Matz, second place at the British Championships, despite her young age. Certainly somebody that's worth watching out for. And Katie Matz is already the owner of the British age record at 16. And swimming this morning at 2:28.34. She'll be looking to get somewhere near 2:26.69. Did that in London at the British Championships, and she is really controlling this one, Stephen. But keep your eyes peeled. Beth Aitchison of Bournemouth out there in 7 in that light blue cap. Her wedding anniversary in the Aitchison family here today. Can they get a medal to go with it? She's looking like she might get the silver, but this is all about Katie Matz. Let's have a look at the time as she comes home here.
It certainly is. Katie Matz is only racing against the clock here. It's her versus the time as she heads towards the wall into the final few metres. Katie Matz comes in, touches in, 2:28.03. Really good time from Matz, but who's going to get second? It is Katie McCarthy from the City of Salford, 2:31.07. And into third, Beth Aitchison from Bournemouth College in that light blue cap, 2:31.95 from Beth Aitchison. Just waiting for the times to be fully confirmed as ever on the scoreboards. Remember, nothing's official until the scoreboard tells us it is. There we go, the time's just coming through slowly now, and there are the official results. You confirmed 1, 2, 3. Kenny Matts, 2:28.03. In second, Katie McCarthy. And in third, Beth Aitchison.
So the happy Aitchisons there. They'll have enjoyed that. She got herself into bronze. It was a real tussle towards the back end of that race, but nonetheless, Darren Aitchison and co will be happy to be taking a bronze medal, I'm sure, from that one. As we look to move on to our next event in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to poolside for the women's 19 years and over 200 metre breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing Team Mercia, Ellen Stone. In 1 for Derwent side, Rachel Wilson. In 2 for Edinburgh University, Emily Jones. In 3 for Edinburgh University, Olivia White. In 4 for City of Liverpool, Georgina Evans. In 5 for Loughborough University, Jocelyn Ulliett. In 6 for Loughborough University, Laura Kinley. In 7 for Bath University, Alexandra Kay. In 8 for Soundwell, Pixie Lael Klasicki. And in 9 for Boldmere, Emily Gordon. This is the women's 19 years and over 200 metre breaststroke final. And away we go into the final 200 metre backstroke of the evening. The 19 years and over. And it's a strong start on these near sides from lanes 2, 3, 4 and 5. That's Jones, White, Evans and Ulliett. All pretty much in identical times there. It is Georgina Evans in lane 4 who did touch in first. 34 seconds dead, her split. And again, the encouragement coming from poolside. The cheers as the athletes emerge above the water. As you can hear the whistles from our left-hand side, urging on their swimmers. Getting them to swim as quickly as physically possible. They'll push themselves right to the limit, these girls. And in 3, doing exactly just that, is Olivia White from Edinburgh University, who is just beating her teammate in lane 2, Emily Jones. There's a couple of Loughborough University teammates as well in 5 and 6, Jocelyn Ulliett and Laura Kinley. And currently Ulliett is winning that battle. And we've got a pretty close front 4 or so here. Lanes 2, 3, 4 and 5. It's anyone for Emily Jones, Olivia White, Georgina Evans and Jocelyn Ulliett. Very difficult to separate them 4 as they head towards the 150 metre mark at the diving pit end. Be interesting to see who gets the better jump from the wall. It'll make such a difference. Into the final 50 they go as they turn for home. And in lane 4 it's Georgina Evans who emerges first. It's going to be very close, this one, into the final 40.
Yeah, not long to go here, and we're not really any clearer from seeing a winner as they come into this final 25. The red cap in the middle there is Evans. On the other side of Olivia, who's just starting to fall back here and coming through strongly, Olivia White of Edinburgh University. And in fact, this is going to go down to White and Evans now. Evans just about holding on here as they come towards the final. Underneath the backstroke flags they go, and it looks like being the red cap from the City of Liverpool that takes it. 28.76, 2:28.76 takes it for Georgina Evans. Well inside the time this morning, 2:31.57. White takes the silver, 2:29.13. and Jocelyn Hewlett takes the bronze medal for Loughborough University, 2:30.06. Georgina Evans, 6th place at the British Championships, turns that into a gold medal here at the British Summer Championships. A silver medalist last year in the 17 to 18 year category. Imogen Gould says she's loving the live stream coverage. Can't wait to race. Hashtag Team Nova. A local to me. Team Nova. And Nicola Upton says, I can't believe the times 15-year-old girls did in the 200 breaststroke. So, thank you very much from Nicola Upton. And a big shout out to Mount Kelly boys in the 4x2 relay final tonight. That's from Emily Cutler.
It's a very good point she makes, though, about the times in the 200 metre breaststroke. We've seen some phenomenal races. And I think when a race is that close, which is quite rare for a 200 metre breaststroke event, it does just push everyone to push that extra bit harder, not just to chase times, but to also win the race. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside your medalists for the men's 200 metre butterfly, 13 and 14 years and 15 years age groups. Once again, making the presentations will be the ASA President, Ray Hedger. Winners of the bronze medals in the 13 and 14 year age group, representing Boldmere, Leo Karski. And for the 15 year age group, representing the city of Leicester, Joel Weston. Winners of the silver medals in the 13 and 14 year age group, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Charlie Hutchison. And for the 15 year age group, representing Northampton, Daniel Savage. And the winner of the gold medals and the new British age group champions for the 13 and 14 year age group, representing Plymouth Leander, Sam Daly. And for the 15 year age group, representing Poole, Jacob Peters. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. Swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for the official photographs. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the poolside your medalists for the men's 200 metre butterfly, 16 years, 17 and 18 year and 19 years and over age groups. Once again, making the presentations will be the ASA President, Ray Hedger. Winners of the bronze medals for the 16 year age group, representing Stockport Metro, Harrison Coulter. And for the 17-18 year age group, representing Deventio, James Ingram. And for the 19 year and over age group, representing London Aquatics, Michael Gunning. Winners of the silver medals in the 16 year age group, representing first, Mark Elric. And for the 17 and 18 year group, representing Dumfries, Fraser Lowther. And in the 19 year and over age group, representing Bath University, Matthew Johnson. And the winners of the gold medals and the new British age group champions for the 16 year age group, representing Aberdeen, Thomas Bealey. And for the 17 and 18 year group, representing Berwick-Cleese, Kyle Chisholm. And for the 19 years and over group, representing Bath University, Jay Lelliott. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. Swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for the official photographs. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to poolside for the men's multi-classification 100-metre breaststroke final. In lane 1, representing Swansea Aquatics, Craig Harris. In 2, representing Preston, Jack Bridge. In 3, representing Preston, Jamie Warrener. In 4, representing Warren Bath, Scott Quinn. In 5, representing Trowbridge, Aaron Moores. In 6, representing Garriock, Connor Morrison. And in 7, representing Nova Centurion, Joseph Schenk. This is the men's multi-classification 100-metre breaststroke final. So off we go then in the men's multi-class 100-metre breaststroke final. Remember, the winner of this race won't necessarily be the one who touches first. We've got 2 categories on offer in this one, 2 classifications in 2 and 3. The 2 Preston swimmers, Jamie Warrener and Jack Bridge, are category 9s. And the rest of the field, all S14 classification. Remember, they're all racing against their respective world records. Whoever gets the most points will take the win.
Just like to confirm, Lara Bate actually broke an age record a little bit earlier on in her 200-metre free. So well done, Lara Bate. You've got yourself a British record, the age record in the 15 years category. Thank you to our helpers on the row in front. Oh, I'm not sure whether they were helping or just punching me hard in the arm. Couldn't quite tell either way. Thank you very much. Here, going very well in lane 5, Aaron Moores, Trowbridge swimmer, coming through in this S14 category. Now Scott Quinn starts to fight back again here as he comes through. 107.85 for Scott Quinn. Just outside his own British record by the looks of that. 107.85 in the S9 battle between Warrener and Jack Bridge. It's Warrener that takes it. 112.86.
Yeah, great swim there from Scott Quinn, touching first and taking the points home as well. 950 points to win it. 934 in second was Aaron Moores, and Connor Morrison takes the bronze.
So, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause as they make their way out. Warren DeBar, Scott Quinn takes it. Aaron Moores of Trowbridge gets the second, and Conor Morrison of Geary comes in third position. I've just stopped Stephen Jameson from making the Geary Garriock mistake.
In fairness,
Geary.
I had absolutely no idea.
Well, that's what we're here for. It's a team effort after all. Scott Quinn, European and world silver medalist, gets the gold here at the British Summer Championships. There's more. Well, there is more, but it's not just yet. Keep those tweets coming into us. It's getting far too enjoyed in that. Katie McCarthy says, congratulations, brilliant swim. Thank you to Nicola Upton, who says she's loving the commentary on the feed. No, we're not back next week, unfortunately, for the AIDS Championships. Would love to. And Darren Aitchison says, yet more great commentary from the team today at these champs. And thanks for the anniversary wishes too. You are welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to poolside for the women's multi-classification 100-metre breaststroke final. In lane 1, representing UEA Norwich, Jessica Jane Applegate. In 2, representing Harrogate, Chloe Book. In 3, representing UEA Norwich, Nicola Luff. In 4, representing Trent North, Harriet Lee. In 5, representing Wyre Forest, Claire Cashmore. In 6, representing Perth City, Reagan Doig. In 7, representing Delting, Ere Davis. And in 8, representing Nova Centurion, Charlotte Henshaw. This is the women's multi-classification 100-metre breaststroke final.
And just helping out Mr. Jameson with Harriet Lee's club, the very lovely Harriet Lee, Team Northumbria.
Water polo.
Well, that's what it says at the end of it, but just call it Team Northumbria, you'll be absolutely fine. Stick with me, kid. It only took me 5 years to learn 80% of these teams' names. The other 20, the coaches and the parents just shout at me for, so it's fine. Here in 4, it is here and his team very long, just about 4 weeks or so. She's already joined the Dip Dye Hair Club along with Jessica Jane. Bit of green strand on the end of Nicole Luff's hair, but she's enjoying her time at Norwich at 37.19. Her first 50, fairly promising, but Harriet Lee coming flying through. The S9 swimmer, the British record for that is 1:18.88, done by Harriet Lee in Montreal in 2013. Struggled somewhat with injuries in the last year or so, and be looking to put that right. Claire Cashmore on the other side of her, an S8 British record holder in her own right, set that in Berlin in 2011, and it's going to be between Lee and Luff at the touch, time-wise. 1:20.60. We'll try and get Nicole Luff's time in a couple of moments. Now 1:20.60 from Harriet Lee. 870 points for her. Claire Cashmore, 1:21.30, less than a second outside of her British record. Reagan Doig coming in 1:23.60 as well. We still need Nicole Luff's time. Charlotte Henshaw, though, 1:37.51. That's also not too far away from her own British and European record. So Henshaw comes in and wallops 940 points onto the board just like that. And that is enough to take the victory in this race for Charlotte Henshaw, just preventing Harriet Lee from taking the goal. She'll get silver. Cashmore will get onto the podium as well. 3 ladies that know all about what it takes to win medals for para-swimming events. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for both the men's and women's multi-class events here at these British Summer Championships. A fair few British records a little bit earlier on, and here Charlotte Henshaw and Claire Cashmore not far outside their own British records, and Harriet Lee not too far outside of hers either. So Paralympic medalists, world medalists, European champions. Between the three of them on the podium, a pretty good evening. Charlotte Henshaw, I know, was looking forward to a break. She's been swimming frantically in the last few weeks. The World Championships, National Paralympic Day. Here she is again competing. And they've had a pretty busy schedule of the para swimmers under the stewardship of Chris Ferber and his amazing team. And a few of those swimmers looking forward. I wonder how long Chris will let them have off. About an hour, maybe a little bit more perhaps. But yeah, they've been looking forward to a nice little break, and they've deserved it. A lot of these ladies and the gents swimming here this week, of course, competing at the World Championships. Well done to all of them, representing their country very, very well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside the athletes for the 200-meter breaststroke medal ceremony. This is the presentation for the 13 and 14 year and the 15-year age group. And once again making the presentations is the ASA President, Ray Hedger. Winners of the bronze medal for the 13 and 14-year age group, representing Guildford City, Tatiana Bolonagov. And for the 15-year age group, representing City of Sheffield, Amy Bell. Winners of the silver medals for the 13 and 14-year age group, representing Wirral Metro, Freya Anderson. And for the 15-year age group, representing the City of Leeds, Layla Black. And the winners of the gold medals and the new British age group champions for the 13 and 14-year age group, representing Guildford City, Sophia Wilson. And for the 15-year age group, representing City of Manchester Aquatics, Lara Bates. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. And swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for the official photographs. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside your medalists for the women's 200-meter breaststroke final, age 16 years, 17, 18 years, and 19 years and over age groups. Once again, making the presentation will be the ASA President, Ray Hedger. Winners of the bronze medals for the 16-year age group, representing Daventio, Abby Woods. And for the 17-18-year group, representing Bournemouth College, Beth Aitchison. And for the 19 years and over age group, representing Loughborough University, Jocelyn Uliet. Winners of the silver medals for the 16-year category, representing the City of Leeds, Georgia Coates. And for the 17-18-year group, representing the City of Salford, Katie McCarthy. And for the 19-year and over group, representing Edinburgh University, Olivia White. And the winners of the gold medals and the new British age group champion for the 16-year age group, representing Millfield, Emma Kane. And for the 17 and 18-year group, representing Stockport Metro, Katie Matz. And for the 19-year and over group, representing the city of Liverpool, Georgina Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. Swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for your official photographs. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to poolside for the men's 13 to 14 years 50-metre backstroke final. In lane 0, representing Street, Oliver Willies. In 1, representing Millfield, Santos Villalon. In 2, for Plymouth Leander, Sam Daly. In 3, for Dorking, Nathan McLeave. In 4, for Plymouth Leander, Oscar Brain. In 5, for Team Ipswich, Thomas Clare. In 6, for the City of Liverpool, Owen Miniken. In 7, for Preston, Billy Dewhurst. In 8, for Durham City, Daniel Morley. And in 9, for Guildford City, Piers Bowden. This is the men's 13 to 14 years 50-metre backstroke final.
Oh, just what you need, a bit of pressure. The swimmer's just asked to stand down for a brief second. Well, the delay at least gave us a second chance to hear the Go Santos cheer from the Millfield team. And Susan Brown says, please say good luck to Tom Gilroy, Pioneer 79 in the 50 back, 19 plus final. Not bad off 2 sessions a week. Go on, smash it. And so too, Kath Hartwell. The parents are sat at home screaming at their computers for Tom Gilroy. Here, screaming at the pool, a whole host of people. And here in lane number 2, Daly just edged out by Oscar Brain here. Plymouth Leander's Brain 28.30. That's a new personal best, I think, for Brain, as far as I can see. Excellent swim.
Plymouth Leander 1-2.
Yeah, it certainly is. Sam Daly, the 14-year-old, coming in the second. Good swim. Oscar Brain 28.30. Just waiting for those results to be confirmed. And there they are. And the swimmers leaving the pool. At this bottom end, the official results being displayed for the 13 to 14 years. Which gives us a chance
and a
to
pretty
catch
good
our breath, eh?
I was just going to say, pretty good evening for Sam Daly. A gold, silver and a bronze. He's completed the set. so it'll look nice and pretty on his wall.
Amy Davies says a massive shout out to Harry Hathaway. I like that, man. Harry Hathaway for the 4x200 metre freestyle relay tonight. And Lucy Campbell says woo. Another one saying woo. Well done to my girl on her bronze medal tonight. There you are. Keep the tweets coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, please all welcome to poolside the athletes for the men's 15 years, 50 metre backstroke final. In lane 0 for South Lanarkshire, Scott Gibson. In 1 for Paul, Jacob Peters. In 2 for Newcastle, Nicholas Pyle. In 3 for City of Peterborough, Jamie Scholes. In 4 for Wickham District, James Eddy. In 5 for Ellesmere College, Joseph Small. In 6 for Hatfield, Harry Constantine. In 7 for City of Liverpool, Matthew Pomford. In 8 for Sutton, Michael Rees. And in 9 for Potters Bar, Ben Harrison. This is the men's 15 years, 50 metre backstroke final. So away we go into the second 50 metre backstroke final, the 15-year category. And yet again, it's another close race, as you might expect from a 50 metre race. But in lane 4, just edging it at the minute, is James Eddy, the Wickham District swimmer. He's been challenged either side of him by Small and Scholes. Who's going to take it? It is Eddy, 27.36. That's an unconfirmed time. We're just waiting on one more time in that race. And it was very, very close. So you wouldn't want to commit either way. But as it stands, James Eddy got the touch in first. But we are still waiting on Jamie Scholes' time. A nervous wait for the swimmers. And there it comes, Jamie Scholes into third. James Eddy does take the goal, 27.36. Joseph Small, 27.59. And Jamie Scholes into third, 27.97.
My young companion up here in the commentary box just learnt a big lesson about trying to put a chocolate bourbon in your mouth just before the start of a 50-metre race. Rookie error. But never mind. We all, you live and learn. Biscuit Gates was sorted out a little bit earlier. I think Chocolate Hobnob won, as far as I can remember from this morning's...
For me, it has to be the custard cream.
Yeah, but
I don't care what Twitter says on hashtag BSC 2015. Team Custard Cream is going to win.
Well, I'd like to distance myself from Stephen Jameson. I do care what Twitter says. Keep sending us your tweets, and we'll welcome the athletes for our next event in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to poolside for the men's 16 years 50 metre backstroke final. In lane 0, representing Mount Kelly, Finlinton. In 1, representing Ealing, Jarrell Murphy. In 2, representing Sevenoaks, Michael Jacobs. In 3, representing Wirral Metro, Jack Shillinglaw. In 4, representing Wickham District, James McFadden. In 5, representing Bicester, Thomas Thornley. In 6, representing St Ives, Oliver Fitz. In 7, representing Soundwell, William Cole. In 8, representing Mount Kelly, Benjamin Staig. And in 9, representing South Lincolnshire, Luke Elliott. This is the men's 16 years 50 metre backstroke final.
Bourbon-free commentary here as Linton, Murphy, Jacobs, Shillinglaw, McFadden, Thornley, Fitt, Cole, Staig and Elliott fight this one out here in the men's 16 years at 50-metre backstroke action. The issue with 50 metres from a commentary perspective is you can just never tell here. And at the moment, in 4 and 5, going well, McFadden and Thornley also going well, is William Cole, but he's just starting to fade off, and McFadden's going to take it 27-24. Well inside, he's in the time he set this morning, 27-24. It was a 27-5-2 this morning. And McFadden comes in, wait for the confirmed results. And there they are on the screen. McFadden, Cole, Thornley. There are your medalists. Ladies and gentlemen, give these 16 years old a big round of applause for their medals. McFadden, Cole and Thornley. Good effort from the rest, pushing them along to get them onto the podium. Max Crompton says, can we have a massive shout out to Maddie Crompton? There you go, that was my massive shout out to Maddie Crompton. And Emily Cutler said it's all about the chocolate biscuit. Well, it's not if you put it in at the wrong time, so there you go. Loving the commentary on the live stream, guys. Good luck to Stockport Metro's boys. That comes from Susan. And Steph Slater says, awesome job in the Preston Swimming Club in the 100-metre breaststroke. And that was for Jamie.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 17-18 years 50-metre backstroke final. In lane 0, representing Millfield, Henry Chesterman. In 1, representing Hatfield, William Kersey. In 2, representing Basingstoke, Adam Milne. In 3, representing the city of Salford, Dominic Walker. In 4, representing Bob Kirklees, Daniel Cross. In 5, representing Edinburgh University, Christopher McComb. In 6, representing Middlesbrough, Perry Gardner. In 7, representing Plymouth Leander, Tom Rudd. In 8, representing Beckenham, Cunby, Ogdenfabo. And in lane 9, representing Ellesmere College Tritons, Jacob Jackson. This is the men's 17-18 years 50-metre backstroke final. And we are away in the penultimate backstroke race of the evening. It's a very quick start as they've already crossed the 25-metre mark, going very, very quickly indeed. In lane 4 is Daniel Cross from Boa Kirklees. He currently leads by about a head and a shoulder from those either side of him, Gardner and Cross. In they come then. Here it is, Daniel Cross, 26.35, who takes the gold. Great swim from the Boa Kirklees swimmer. Christopher McComb into second, 26.57, and Henry Chesterman from Millfield into third, 26.67. Just edging out Perry Gardner from Middlesbrough into fourth place. A classic 50-metre backstroke race there, close from start to finish. But Daniel Cross having the edge there as he crossed the finish line in first place.
You can't be angry at that performance, can you? Daniel Cross, Christopher McComb, and Henry Chesterman from Millfield. .26.35, 26.57, and just 1/10 then between McComb and Chesterman. Keep the tweets coming in. Massive congrats to James McFadden for doing the hat trick from Lulu McFadden. You've got to be related. Connor says, good luck to Mount Kelly lads in their relay. Skinny Bike Boy says, I don't make these names up. Skinny Bike Boy says, go Neve and Tom. And Maurice Armstrong. 50 metre back. It's all Mike's fault at Pioneer Swim Club. Go Tom Gilroy. Lots. of encouragement for Tom Gilroy. He's coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 19 years and over 50-meter backstroke final. In 0, representing Stockport Metro, Kieran Beard-Jones. In 1, representing Pioneer 79, Thomas Gilroy. In 2, representing Ealing, Christian Rotundu. In 3, for City of Sunderland, Adam Taylor. In 4, for Loughborough University, Joe Elwood. In 5, for Cockermouth, Oliver Smith. In 6, for Stockport Metro, Grant Quigley. In 7, for Loughborough University, Brian O'Sullivan. In 8, for Bath University, William Harrison. And in 9, for Basildon, it's Connor Harold. This is the men's 19 years and over 50-meter backstroke final. And away we go then, as someone launches a gigantic sneeze in the stands.
This is not action to be sneezed at, young lady. Not to be sneezed at all. This is the Summer Championships. Sneeze elsewhere, I tell you.
And storming through in lane 4, Joe Elwood from Loughborough University, going very, very quickly indeed. He's taken this by storm, 25.45. Almost a full second ahead of Oliver Smith in second place. And Adam Taylor in third. Very rare you see that in a 50-meter race. A full second win for Joe Elwood. That's confirmed on the board for you now. 25.45 the winning time from the Loughborough University swimmer. A fantastic go.
I know you like your statistics, JMO. Apparently that was the third loudest sneeze of these championships so far. Well done.
Hashtag sneezegate.
Well, could have put them off. It was quite a loud one. She's allergic to you, Stephen Jameson, she says. That's not very nice. That's a little
not
harsh.
the name I heard.
Yeah, but I'm deaf in that ear, so it's fine. I'm all right with that. Elwood, Smith and Taylor is your 1, 2, 3. That is our final individual race of the night. So before we move on to ceremonies and to relays, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for all the individual athletes that have competed here tonight at the British Summer Championships. Big applause for all of those swimmers taking part. We've got the relays to come. Do stick around for the medal ceremonies as well. No banners tonight in the crowd here at Ponds Forge. Most disappointed. There was a lady here the other night. She spent hours working on a banner that said "Go Joel." That's not here tonight. Oh, we've got a flag. We've got a Wolfpack flag. The Stockport Metro in. Look at that. I'm absolutely amazed that many people from Stockport are here and it's been quiet. How's that happened? Not sure.
Just a reminder for the women's multi-class 100-meter breaststroke athletes to collect their medals, they must go to the presentation area immediately. Thank you. That's for the women's multi-class 100-meter breaststroke medalists to the presentation area immediately. Thank you.
And you know what? When Stephen Jameson says immediately, he means it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the poolside your medalists for the men's multi-classification 100-meter breaststroke final. Making the presentations will be National Performance Director of British Para Swimming, Chris Ferber. Winners of the bronze medal, representing Geary, Connor Morrison. Winner of the silver medal, representing Trowbridge, Aaron Moores. And the winner of the gold medal, representing Warren Abath, Scott Quinn. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners.
So more medal ceremonies coming up. Again, do stick around. Lots of proud parents up in the stands. So stay where you are and show your respect for all of our medal-winning athletes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to poolside your medalists for the women's multi-classification 100-meter breaststroke. Making the presentations again will be the National Performance Director of British Para-Swimming, Chris Berber. The winner of the bronze medal, representing Wyre Forest, Claire Cashmore. Winner of the silver medal, representing Team Northumbria, Harriet Lee. And the winner of the gold medal, representing Nova Centurion, Charlotte Henshaw. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. Swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for your official photographs. Thank you. So, Alan, as we look ahead to the relays, and we certainly are looking forward to the relays, it's been an interesting concept, hasn't it, the relay events so far at the British Summer Championships. We've seen so many really good races, and none more so than this morning in the heats for these finals. Yeah,
it's a different sort of watch, the 4x2. It can really get decided in a couple of early legs. If you get a real good start, first 400 metres under your belt, those back 400 can be a big ask to try and come back with that little bit bigger distance. However, we're looking forward to the two finals coming up. The men's are 14 to 16 years and the men's 17 years and over. And I think that 17 years and over adds a different dynamic as well, because obviously the stronger guys that are in there over the age of perhaps 19, 20, they might be able to add a little bit more experience as well.
Well, of course, it goes back to what we were saying almost about the individual medleys, and that there's a different dynamic every time a different swimmer enters the pool. So in theory, the race is a different race every time a new swimmer enters, so you can never really call where it's going to go.
But, before we get there, more medals to hand out, so I'll hand back over to the charismatic Stephen Jameson.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 14 to 16 years 800 meter freestyle team event final. In lane 0, City of Sheffield. In lane 1, Northampton. In lane 2, City of Leicester. In 3, Millfield School. In 4, Nova Centurion. In 5, City of Peterborough. In 6, Stockport Metro. In 7, Plymouth Leander A. In 8, Hatfield. And in 9, Havant and Waterlooville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the men's 14 to 16 years 800 meter freestyle team event final.
A rather striking pair of swimming shorts in lane 3 for Millfield School. That's Nicholas Laws. I like them. Might get me a pair of them. I bet you and Dale's got several pairs.
It's the tightness, I think, might be the issue for yourself, though, Alan.
Yeah, well,
not much room to manoeuvre.
Me and Nicholas are about the same physique. I could probably share his shorts. Hashtag liar. There we go. Going back towards the scoreboard end. Good noise levels around Ponsfords here for this 4x2. And the blue cap in lane 6, Stockport Metro. Up there they are with the Wolfpack flag, and they've got a banner as well. They've got that little flag there. Away it goes. You'll have our make. I guarantee you that. Harrison Coulter.
I think Stockport Metro got the loudest cheer of the lot when we announced their team. A massive shout out to Stockport Metro, and they lead after the first leg and into the second from Nova Centurion in lane 4. Currently in the water for Stockport Metro is Harrison Coulter, and he's going pretty well against Nova Centurion's Charlie Humphreys right now. But in between them, Jamie Scholes, who we know has a very quick freestyle.
There's about the same amount of people here supporting Stockport Metro here at Ponsfords as there is normally for a Stockport County game. So that's about the same crowd, I reckon. Yeah. Up the county or down, depending on what season it is. Coulter. Dad will be looking on from his officiating chair.
A wry smile from Dad there. He's pretending not to care, but he really is focusing hard.
He's pretending he can't hear a single thing we're saying, but we'll have him at breakfast tomorrow. He nicked all the hash browns this morning, never got a look in, we didn't. Coulter hands over then, and that's Stockport Metro in front. And he finished the red sauce. It's just rude. And Coulter's hard work just getting undone just slightly here as Oliver Crosby goes away. And a tremendous swim here from William Gain already as he gains and passes.
You've just beat me to the pun there. I was going to make the exact same one. William gaining ground on the leader.
You can't ignore him sometimes. They're too obvious.
And the Nova Centurion swimmer is going really, really well. He's just about taken the lead off of Stockport Metro. And Oliver Crosby going in lane 6 right now. City of Peterborough, don't rule them out right now. Thomas Wiggins going in lane 5. It's very much a top 3. Anyone's race.
Yeah, whilst Gain went in and went off like a rocket, I'll tell you what Oliver Crosby has done. He's answered that. It looked like for a moment that Gain would get in there and start to put some real distance between himself and Crosby, and Oliver Crosby has said, oh no you don't, I'm hanging on to you, and he keeps on going, and all that support up there in the stand. I love the ladies that are waving to him. He can't see you, don't wave, he can't see you, he's in the water, he's busy, leave him alone, he'll tidy his room later. Crosby going down towards the diving pin end, the cheering still coming, and the Nova team on the sidelines, the green and white led by Glenn Smith down there, and the rest of the coaching staff cheering on William Gain, who, as I said, he got in, really caught over Stockport Metro, and then hasn't really built on that, and Nova would like to have perhaps had a little bit of a bigger lead. Oliver Crosby's done a sterling job here, and just in behind is Thomas Wiggins, representing City of Peterborough, so the So the Peterborough team just hanging on to a medal, and here in 3 though comes Max McCusker and Millfield School.
As they switch legs for the final time. In they come. That's a really good start in lane 4 from Nova Centurion. Declan Dahill Rowan leading the way. The Stockport Metro as ever, not too far behind. Oscar Brain starting to rein them in. Really good swim this so far from Nova Centurion and Stockport Metro. And they turn not too far away from each other. The splits are only showing about a second of difference, which in an event this large is nothing. Leads change all the time. And a word here in lane 3, going really, really well for Millfield, is Joshua Lawson, who is starting to make a claim for the leads. A wry smile from the Millfield coaches down below, as they know they knew this was coming. And Lawson is heading into second place as it stands. Going superbly for Millfield.
It was a smile of a confident man, was that. And as they turn then, these 4, she asked about making it a 4-way tie for 3 medals, and we can't split many of them. So Millfield just off the shoulder of the front 2 here, and I think they're quite happy to be there. Their last leg might just be the trump card, but we'll have to see. And these 3 now just getting rid of the Stockport Metro threat. Oscar Brain trying his very best to stick with these guys as they come to their final turn.
A huge shout out here for Daniel Lee, who's had run an unbelievable leg here for Peterborough. He started in 4th place when he jumped in the pool, and he's turned it over into 1 as they head to the podium ends for the final time in this leg.
There are family and friends and parents on their feet in all various pockets of Ponsfords. There's a lady in pink who hasn't stopped waving her right arm constantly through the race. Don't worry about your hair, worry about the race. The hair will come afterwards. There's the change then. City of Peterborough from Millfield, from Nova Centurion, from Stockport Metro as they race away here. Final 4 by 200 metre leg here for these guys, and City of Peterborough have this lead. They go away now. Rhys James in 4 for Nova Centurion, just falling behind here on either side of him. Finn Corbett and Lewis Barker, they're the people that will turn here just about level as they make that turn. City of Peterborough from Millfield, from Nova Centurion, still Stockport Metro trying their very best to try and get one of these medals here, but at the moment it looks like the 3 of them are sorted. Where's the gold going? Millfield and City of Peterborough coming down to the final 100 metres. The Millfield coaches cheering them on. It's Lewis Barker for them. Finn Corbett trying to check him and trying to catch him for City of Peterborough, and Millfield into the final 100 leaders.
Here they come then, Millfield. Into the final 100 metres they go, and they lead. What a turnaround this has been from Millfield School. Louis Barker leading the way, but he's being reined in all the time in lane 5 by the City of Peterborough, being led on this anchor leg by Finn Corbett. He has work to do, though, if he's to catch Louis Barker, who has gone off like a rocket in the anchor leg for Millfield. And coming back into it now is Nova Centurion, heading towards second place. Rhys James making a statement here, but Louis Barker is merely extending his lead. What a swim this has been from the green cap of Millfield. And then a good 3 or 4 lengths in front into the final 100 metres we go. Into the final 25. Louis Barker streaking clear for Millfield. And the battle for second place is very much on between Nova Centurion and Peterborough. But Louis Barker's going to bring this one home for Millfield very, very comfortably in the end. What a swim for the Millfield School team. They take gold. 7:47.54. Nova Centurion, what a swim in the anchor leg there by Rhys James to take the silver.
Stockport hanging on for the 4th here as well. Just pipped it right at the very end there by Plymouth Leander Ray. Coming into 4. Stockport Metro getting 5th in the end. Hatfield finishing in 6th. Leicester 7th. Northampton in 8th. And keep that applause coming for our final couple of teams here. City of Sheffield finishing in 0. Havant and Waterlooville getting their finish here in lane number 9. We'll wait for the official results, but it does look like Millfield School will take this from Nova Centurion. Great finish at the end there from Millfield. Nova coming into second, and City of Peterborough not far behind that into 3rd position. There's the official results. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for all of the teams taking part in our first relay final of the night.
Millfield there winning at a cancer in the end, but it's worth pointing out they entered in lane 3. Their entry time this morning, 8:01.87. It's a good 13 seconds quicker this evening.
I'll tell you what there's some parents in the top of the Ponsford stand sweating now. They've been jumping around in the Ponsford heat for a couple of minutes. The Stockport lot look out of breath.
No, they've still got plenty of breath left.
Yeah, not enough breath to not have another cheer in them. They've still got plenty of that. Well done to you guys. We love the atmosphere inside swimming venues. When the crowd gets going, the family and friends get going, it really does make for a very special atmosphere for these swimmers, and they do love it. We talk to a lot of the swimmers all the time. They do appreciate the noise that comes in. And if you want to take away a little memento of the occasion, how can you do that?
Well, if you, like us, have been so impressed by the swimming, you just want to watch it again, you can take it away for free. Well, for permanent, should I say, not for free. You do have to pay for it. But it's from the front desk on a pen drive, and you can get that to keep. And that'll be a lovely memento from a brilliant championship so far. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to the poolside for the men's 17 years and over 800 metre freestyle team event final. In lane 0, the City of Sunderland. In lane 1, Guildford City. In 2, Mount Kelly. In 3, Hatfield. In 4, Swansea Aquatics. In 5, the City of Sheffield. In 6, Millfield School. In 7, Portsmouth North Sea. In 8, Newcastle. And in 9, it's Ealing. This is the men's 17 years and over 800 metre freestyle team event final. So we are off in the second of the 800 metre freestyle team events. And the first was a thrill ride from start to finish. And we're expecting more of the same in this one. Going off like a shot in the first leg here for the City of Sheffield in lane 5 is Max Litchfield on the opening leg. Very, very quick freestyle swimmer, and he's showcasing that right now. His first split of 25.69, which is rapid.
Well, let's hope our final race of the night complements the one before it. That last relay was superb and standard, but Millfield are involved again here. Their coaching team, recording it, watching it, and do they have a secret weapon this time? They came from quite a way back in the last event. Here in the 17 years and over event, will they be doing that all over again? At the turn there, City of Sheffield, the local team, got a fairly good lead here.
Max Litchfield really going well for Sheffield. They're trying to establish a lead to start with. It's an interesting relay tactic. Do you put your quickest swimmer first or last? It's a difficult decision. Well, Max Litchfield is certainly one of the quickest in the Sheffield team. And he is opening the swimming and doing it very, very well indeed. He's trailed either side of him by Millfield and Swansea in lanes 6 and 4. It's Tristan Slater for Millfield and Daniel Jervis for Swansea. But it is going to be Max Litchfield who hands over for the second leg.
I think it's fair to say that the swimmers in red and white from Sheffield are probably better than the footballers in red and white from Sheffield. And Team Steel down there, happy at the moment. They lead. It's a fairly decent lead, but in a 4x2, it's by no means comprehensive. Just in behind, in lane number 4, Christopher Suggett getting away here for Swansea Aquatics. And Suggett chasing down now on Thomas Atkinson, 2:14.86. Suggett 2:17.27. And then Thomas Kingham, 2:18.83. Turned in third for Millfield. So they're once again in and around the action, as they like to be. A rather pink looking cap as opposed to a green one this time for Millfield. But whatever does it for you. The red and white and black cap belongs very much to Team Steel and to City of Sheffield. Again, the local swimmers, they'll train here on what will feel like every day for hours. This is their local pool. And currently, if you can have home advantage in a swimming pool, City of Sheffield are using it. Right in the middle, in 5. Suggett still chasing down. Kingham in third. Julian Lee for Mount Kelly is currently in 4th position. And in 5th in lane 3. That's Josh Duggan of Hatfield. We come to the halfway stage then. See if Sheffield's lead again is a nice one. Is it a comprehensive one? Not just yet. Lead hasn't changed. Sheffield, Swansea, Millfield, been like that for a little while.
Yeah, Sheffield really dominating this race. It has to be said, Luke Howdell going really well in lane 5. Did swim an exceptionally quick time this morning, 7:35.58. They did, believe it or not, finish behind Swansea, who at the minute are lagging well behind the Sheffield team.
You'll be glad to know I've got you off the hook with Alice Ty. She said it's all right. A little slip of the tongue earlier on. It was Alice, not Alicia Ty, as J-Mo said, but that's just a small mistake in a cavernous ocean of brilliance that you've performed so far. Stephen here going brilliantly, or the City of Sheffield. Luke Howdell is driving them on here in this penultimate leg, and as he makes this turn, they'll be going back down for the final leg. Waiting on the blocks are the teammates. City of Sheffield turning first. Swansea will continue to be second here in lane 4. Millfield will continue to be third. And these positions aren't changing. Mount Kelly in 4th, Hatfield in 5th, and it's been that way for quite a while now as they come back down then. A final 100. And again, there's parents bouncing around in their chairs up in the stands. A lady in a white vest top, she's nearly falling down. Put a seatbelt on her.
And Sheffield are in. Luke Howdell hands over. And so too does Daniel Jones in lane 4. It is looking like it's going to be between Sheffield and Swansea. But I tell you what, Oliver Tennant may have swam an unbelievably good anchor leg for Swansea this morning. It's going to have to be miraculous if he's going to rein in the Sheffield swimmer, Thomas Sunset, in this one. But he will give it his very best shot, will Oliver Tennant, don't you doubt that. He's already starting to get a little bit of ground as well.
Well, do we think these medal positions are going to change? It's going to be a lot of hard work here for Swansea Aquatics. A lot of hard work for Oliver Tennant. But Thomas Sunter powering away here, and he's got 100 more metres then for the local team to take a gold here at this British Summer Championships. Team Steel on the side in their red t-shirts have one last chance, 100 metres to cheer on Sunter to try and take home the gold for them. Alongside them now, Swansea Aquatics. That lead doesn't look like it's getting any smaller. It's a good lead for City of Sheffield as they come down to the final 50, and Millfield now start trying to chase back down here with Cameron Curley in lane 6.
So into the final turn we go, and it's a good turn as well from Thomas Santa, the final 50 metres of this 800-metre relay team event. And Thomas Santa has the lead by a couple of lengths from Oliver Tennant, who has real work to do. He might just be running out of pool. The Sheffield team on the pool side going absolutely crazy, waving Thomas Santa home. I don't think he needs it into the final 10 metres. Thomas Santa's going to take it for the city of Sheffield. What a race from the Sheffield team. 7:23.56 from Team Sheffield. And in second place, Swansea Aquatics, 7:26.22. Milkfield in third, 7:28.73. And coming home now in fourth in lane 3, it's Hatfield with a really good time of 7:38.82. Fifth, Mount Kelly.
I don't know about dancing in the valley. The Welsh people up in Ponds Ford's crowd were certainly dancing around. You can unclip your seatbelts now, ladies. That was an exciting ride for you lot. The Swansea Aquatics guys up there with their big Welsh flag as well, hanging down from the Ponds Forge balcony. A massive cheer as they came home in second position. Never stopped cheering all the way throughout. But City of Sheffield, well done to those guys taking that victory. Can we have all the medalists for the 50-metre backstroke races? If you want your medals, you're going to need to get there immediately. If you can get to the medal presentation area, any of those athletes that have won a 50 metres backstroke medal, all the youngsters, medalists, you need to get to the medal presentation area immediately. That's the word written in front of me. I have to Google it. It's a long word, but immediately means go there now, please. City of Sheffield taking it 7:23.56. Swansea Aquatic 7:26.22 and 7:28.73 for Millfield School.
Seriously quick time from the Sheffield team. Really, really good from #Team Steel. And aided and abetted by the guys in the red shirts on the pool side, waving them on every single inch of the way.
So we have indeed finished all of the racing acts. We've got medals to come, so please do stick around. But a round of applause before you do make your exit for all of the teams and the athletes involved in all of our races tonight. Well done to every single one of these athletes who've competed and put in their all. We've got medal ceremonies coming up in just a minute. I'm off to text my mum and tell her what I want for dinner.
And a big shout out there for Team Steel. We were saying it was a very quick time. It was a very quick time. It's a British team record from the city of Sheffield in the relay. That time, 7:23.56, is a British team club record from the city of Sheffield. So a huge congratulations to Team Steel on home soil, bringing home the record as well as the gold medal. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the poolside your medalists for the men's 50-metre backstroke, 13 and 14 years and 15-year age groups. Making the presentations will be the ASA President, Ray Hedger. The winners of the bronze medals for the 13 and 14-year age group, representing Dorking, Nathan McLeave. And for the 15-year age group, representing the city of Peterborough, Jamie Scholes. And the winner of the silver medals in the 13 and 14-year age category, representing Plymouth Leander, Sam Daly. And for the 15-year age group, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Joseph Small. And the winners of the gold medal and the new British age group champion for the 13 and 14-year group, representing Plymouth Leander, Oscar Brain. And for the 15-year group, representing Wickham District, James Eddy. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. Swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for your official photographs. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the poolside your medalists for the men's 50-metre backstroke, 16-year, 17 and 18-year and 19-year and over age groups. Once again making the presentations will be the ASA President, Ray Hedger. The winners of the bronze medals for the 16-year age group, representing Bicester, Thomas Thornley. And for the 17 and 18-year group, representing Millfield, Henry Chesterman. And for the 19 years and overs, representing Cockermouth, that's a correction, representing the City of Sunderland, Adam Taylor. And the winners of the silver medals for the 16-year age group, representing Soundwell, William Cole. And for the 17 and 18-year group, representing Edinburgh University, Christopher McComb. And for the 19 years and over, representing Cockermouth, Oliver Smith. And the winners of the gold medals and the new British age group champion in the 16-year group, representing Wickham District, James McFadden. And for the 17 and 18-year group, representing Berwick-Kirklees, Daniel Cross. And for the 19 years and over age group, representing Loughborough University, Joel Woods. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. And swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for the official photographs. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the poolside your medalists for the men's 4x200 metre relay, 14 and 16-year age groups. Once again making the presentations will be the ASA President, Ray Hedger. The winners of the bronze medals, the City of Peterborough. And the winners of the silver medals, Nova Centurion. And the winners of the gold medals, Millfield School. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your medal winners. Swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for the official photographs. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please all welcome to poolside your medalists for the men's 4x200 meter freestyle team event final, the 17 years and over age group. And once again, the presentation will be made by the ASA President, Ray Hedger. Winners of the bronze medals, Millfield School. Winners of the silver medals, Swansea Aquatics. And the winners of the gold medals and the new British Club team record holders, the City of Sheffield. Ladies and gentlemen, one final time, a round of applause for your medal winners. Swimmers, we now invite you to move to the photo podium for your official photographs. Thank you. So that will just about do us at Ponds Forge for day number 3 of the British Summer Championships. And what a fantastic day it has been, I'm sure you'll all agree. We've seen some fabulous races, more British records have fallen, and some personal bests have been smashed. It's just what we were hoping for. We hope you've enjoyed it too. If you're tuning in on the live stream, please be back again, same time tomorrow, 9 o'clock is when we start sharp. And for those of you inside the venue, we hope you've enjoyed your day. We hope to see you again sometime later on this week. But finally, officials, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. You may now leave the poolside.